So, guys, it is Sunday night. It's How I Nerd. It's Tabletop Tavern with the best cast on Twitch. How are you guys doing out there in chat land right now? Let's see those. If you're a subscriber out there, I want to see those emotes. I want to see those channel emotes flowing. And I want to hear how our community is doing out there. Guys, what a beautiful crowd we have out there.
Right.
Cass, look at them going nuts with that spam.
They're the best.
God love it. God
Here,
love it.
I'm gonna start another chain that I think we should have more of.
Oh, and what's that?
This one. Hold on.
Uh-oh, what's going on, guys?
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Waiting for it.
Oh. For those in audio land, in the podcast world, many bits were just dropped.
Bits. Luna is making it rain bits out there. How we all doing, guys? Welcome back to Sunday night's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. This week was episode 10, Wrath. No foreshadowing there at all. Nothing. There's no ominousness. Omniscience. Omniscience. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of omniscient as far as the story goes. So.
Oh wait. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right?
Oh my god.
Alrighty, guys. It is Sunday night, Tabletop Tavern. Let's check in with the cast and see how they're doing. Davdithas, Decider 12, how are you tonight, my friend?
Why, so nice of you to ask. I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Is this a radio spot? Are we doing
I enjoy long walks on the beach and moonlit
His bachelor profile.
Patch.com videos or something.
In shooting mechs, center torso.
I do, yes.
Christian singles looking to mingle on 95.9 FM.
Oh God!
Single Pringle and ready to mingle.
Yeah, it's guys, we're there already. We are there already. YottsTwitch, Mihaly, our sorceress and friend. How are you doing tonight?
Tis I. I'm doing quite great. How are you?
I'm excellent.
I'm pretty excited about tonight.
Pretty excited.
Also apprehensive.
What would make you apprehensive about it? Would be that
the way the last episode ended. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get to that in the recap, which hopefully I will not be doing.
I'm gonna shake my magic 8 ball right now. Also, it's a say so.
Now that I said it, I'm definitely gonna do it. So you're welcome, staff.
Cyclone Jack, Gunnar, how are you, friend?
Feeling good, my man. Feeling strong. Getting ready to wreak some havoc. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yeah, man.
All right, Luna, Idabrix, how you doing tonight?
I am doing good. I'm super excited that it's Sunday night, and I'm so happy to be back.
Oh, let's get it going, guys. And I'm excited, as always, for this wonderful adventure that we're going to be pushing through tonight. Our cast is... they're amazing people, and you guys out there in the community are amazing as well. We've met a lot of new friends lately, so it's good to see people come out and enjoy themselves and get ready for some hot, steamy Pathfinder action. All right, guys, let's see them dice rolls out there for the cast. Let's get that going.
I'm brave.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
some nice rolls.
Oh
man.
Baby, 19.
It could happen. Oh no!
Davdithas and Gunnar.
Tie.
Roll off.
Let's see that roll off, guys. Let's see that roll off.
Does not.
Oh,
you're done, son.
It's happening,
my
friend.
first recap.
Oh.
All right.
Be gentle. It's my first time.
It really is.
not the first time you've heard that recently.
I'm still the only one that has not done a recap yet.
This is direct
Just
karma.
saying.
You just
for me
cursed you.
saying.
I'm sorry,
for me
Davdithas.
saying like, I'm not listening to any of the recaps or like rewatching it because I never do the recaps. So
Yeah.
Literally-
We weren't live then, but that was a fun conversation.
Literally happened like 20 minutes ago.
Not even,
it
yeah.
really did. All right, so recap time. Everyone strap in. All right, so we began last episode with, let's see here. We were told that we were talking to Father Xanthus after leaving the Glassworks. He told us, let's see here, of a cave somewhere in the Tickwood Forest that was rumored to have some type of magical sword from a couple that had gone there. There was a lot of mystery around it. We ventured out there. We checked it out. We found some nice people. They welcomed us in with mostly their teeth and their fists, and we killed them. You know, they were slightly, decayed, and there was slightly decayed. Yeah. There was this other like champion skeletal warrior thing. He laughed at us. It was rude. And we killed him, and then Gunnar beat him into a pulp because we're supposed to burn our dead, and we never do. So it's our fault. And we found the sword of Wolfgar, which now Gunnar carries with him. We left the cave. We went back to town. We were met by the guard. The guard told us that the guards they had placed near the tunnel, 2 of them were dead and 2 of them were missing. So we immediately panicked. Told them set up guards and everything around the town. We went down to investigate. Started going down the tunnel. We heard a wonderful sound coming from the tunnel, and as we ventured in there, Luna leading the way, we came to a crossroad, if you will, where we were met with. Would you like to make the noise?
I would. Give me a second.
All right. Yes. And thus, we begin the next episode.
Davdithas, before we get this going, you have been awarded a +1 token from Great Wolf.
Yes, it was all worth it. That's why I did it.
I'm just gonna say, you're gonna need it.
I'm sure I will.
All right. When last we left off, our party had walked into the cavern, and they heard a wonderful noise approaching them.
Will you share the maps of this again, please?
Oh, I gotta share the maps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Let's get it
Idabrix.
for our lovely viewers as well.
Okay. That's exactly. They need to be able to see this wonderful combat sequence. Oh, did I just say that? Idabrix, as you look,
combat, what?
as Idabrix, as you look to your right, towards the east, the light source that you guys have, as you step up to this, the mouth of this cave, illuminates a creature, and it looks back at you. And I'm going to share this picture with you guys. You can see it. This hairless humanoid lurches on backbent dog-like legs. Its hideous mouth flanked by tiny arms with 3-fingered hands, saliva dripping from its maw. It looks at you with anticipation. A reek of acrid foulness emanates from this creature, and it lunges at you. And I'm going to need initiative from our intrepid crew.
So right off the bat, let's hope my roll's better.
Here we go.
Let's see those
It's an
wonderful
11
rolls.
from me.
Encounter.
Oh God, 4.
25.
21.
What is that like, having dexterity? Is it fun?
It's a magical
It's
thing.
kind of badass.
Yeah, seems to be nice.
All right, so our initiative. Okay, so Mihaly, you are first to act. You don't actually currently see what's going on. I'm gonna give, because of the nature of the situation, I'm gonna give Idabrix and the our friend there first to act. So Idabrix, I'm gonna give you first to act.
Oh, okay then. I am going to take a look at it. I'm going to try to shoot it with my crossbow, because that's what I don't do.
I just revealed the token to you so you can see its position.
Okay, perfect. That's... Yeah, I can reach that with my crossbow.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely,
Yep.
you got range.
All right, great.
So
That is an 8.
Idabrix looks to her left and is startled by the noise coming from the creature within this cave. She instinctively reacts, points her crossbow over at the thing, and lets it fly. But obviously, in her frightened state, she is unable to accurately land a blow on the creature. Idabrix, do you have any other actions you'd like to take right now?
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm actually going to take a step in to the cave.
Okay.
I'm going to move in. I think that's 5 feet. I can't really tell. Sure. I move in. I take a 5-foot step in, and I yell to everybody behind me, and I'm like, "Guys, you got to get up here."
Okay. So the creature is going to step forth and run up to you, Idabrix, and he is going to cuddle you.
Aww.
Not really. He as he runs over to you, his hand comes down and one of his claws rakes by your face, and he tries to land a hit on it. So he hits for AC 13. Does that hit your armor class, Idabrix?
It does not.
It does not. Okay. So with that, we're gonna move to the top of the order, and that would be Mihaly. You are first to act on top of the order, sir.
All right, so seeing her shoot and then run in, obviously I'm a bit concerned, so I'm gonna run up to. Can I pass through friendly squares?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the mouth of the cave behind her.
Okay.
And let's see. I guess I'll cast grease in there.
Okay. Let's see it.
So I will draw a pointer for you.
Please do so. Yep.
I want to grease these squares.
Okay. I was gonna say the one that Idabrix are standing in.
No.
Just
I mean, she's got a
Past her.
good. She's got a good dex. But...
Just her, yeah.
Okay. All right. What's
Have
your?
to make it a fair fight for him.
What's your save for that?
It's a DC 16.
Okay. What I want you to try to do is drop the spell on him and see if it works.
Okay. It didn't roll anything.
Okay, so let me look at his saving throw, and he has, for reflex, he has X.
Maybe if I try to attack with it.
Okay, yeah, try that.
No, I'm sorry, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, all right, so what was your DC again? I'm sorry.
16.
All right, so, and that is a reflex plate, so he's got this. So as you cast the spell, grease appears at the ground in front of the creature, and it's covering a 10-foot by 10-foot radius. So the square he's in and 3 squares parallel to him, and surrounding him to the northeast and to the east. However, he has very sure footing, and he does not succumb to your spell. Is there anything else you'd like to try to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn back to the guys and shout, monster thing in there.
Okay.
And that will resolve my turn. Thank you.
Okay. Gunnar, you're up, sir.
That's all I needed to say. Monster thingy in there. Gunnar moves with a deft swiftness, ripping free the shield from his back, and for the first time ever, slinging the Ulfbert blade from Wolfgar to the light, running up alongside of Idabrix, take a hefty swing on this undead creature.
You don't know that. I mean, it's a creature.
Huh. I don't.
Is the attack not working, or?
It wasn't for a second.
Oh,
there we
okay.
go.
All right. So what do you hit? What HCs do you hit?
That'll hit for a 24, Mike.
I believe that does hit, sir.
Okay.
So Gunnar removes his shield, takes out the sword of Wolfgar, runs up to stand next to his comrade in arms, Idabrix, swings his sword at the creature standing there, and lands a solid hit on the thing's collarbone. And how much damage, sir?
That will be a total of 7 points.
Okay. So it's so Gunnar lands a telling blow on the thing's collarbone, and blood opens up and drips down the front of it. All right, with that, it brings us to the creature. So he is going to take, seeing Gunnar run up and hitting him with a blade that obviously does a lot of damage to him. He's going to take a full round attack at Gunnar. And so what he is going to do is going to take a bite and 2 claws at Gunnar. So first he's going to attempt to bite him. That hits AC 22, sir. Gunnar?
That absolutely hits.
That hits. Okay. We'll roll all the hits and then we'll deal with the damage after that. So he's going to come with a claw. AC 21.
That also hits.
And then AC 7, sir.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay, so we're going to go with the bite first. He's going to attack you. He reaches out and takes a snap at Gunnar for 2 points of damage. And then he's going to take his claw and he swings at... I'm sorry, that was an attack. That was not the damage. So he comes across with his claw as well, doing an additional 2 points of damage. Gunnar, I'm going to need you to roll me a save in a second, and I'm just trying to remember which save it is. It is a will save, please.
A will save, huh? That'll be a total of 9.
So Gunnar, so in your head, you start to get these thoughts forming in your head. There is, and they're based around, you start getting mad. You get madder and madder, and they're based on, they're sinful thoughts, and you start to, this rage fills you. So I'm going to need you to roll a d6 for me, please.
That'll be a 2.
So for 2 rounds, you are going to be sickened, and I'm going to give you the sickened status. But the creature, when it bites you, it fills you with this sense of sin and this sense of wrath, and you're overcome by this sense of wrath, and it makes you physically sick to your stomach. So if you give me 2 seconds, I'll put that status on you. So what sicken does, Gunnar, and we'll expand this, and that will be for 2 turns. Okay. All right. Bear with me. I was just learning how to get the effect in there. And what Sicken does is... Nope. I don't want it on the sin spawn. I forget what the actual status does. So I'm going to look that up as we move on to Idabrix. Sorry. Oh, actually, it's my turn. My turn. Guys, I am all out of swords. No, that's the end of his turn. So Idabrix, you're up.
Are you sure?
Wow, guys. Wow.
Turn is it?
Are you really sure?
Guys, I should not have been drinking that straight 40 of vodka right before we started this.
That's reassuring.
Okay.
For sure.
All right, so you are up, Idabrix.
Okay. I'm going to... Because why not? I'm going to try to fire with my crossbow again.
Okay, let's see it. Just so you know, you were swinging at a -4, so you hit for AC 13.
Okay, so that's a 13.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 13 does not hit the creature's arm. And you're standing in hand-to-hand combat, so that's going to incur an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, of course it is.
Yeah. So for this case, as a learning scenario, I'll let you not do that if you'd like to. If you'd like to.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Do it.
Alrighty.
You've warned me before.
All right, so I'm gonna go cycle around to the creature one more time, and he's gonna try to take a bite at you, Idabrix. And he rolls a 1. And what does he do?
Punches himself in the crotch.
No. So the text reads, your spell feeds back to you, doing its damage and affected on yourself. If this action is impossible, your original opponent receives an action point, which is not applicable. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to make an attack on ourselves. And if that lands, he's essentially going to bite himself. So let's do that.
Best attack of opportunity ever.
And he hits.
Wow.
Totally
It's because I'm
Wow.
so little,
He
guys.
hits
totally planned.
Oh my god.
Desna is
Are you
truly
for
with
real?
Desna is truly with you guys today.
You gave us the opportunity to miss out on this.
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
so the creature
I'm so
See?
glad I let this happen.
so as Idabrix raises her crossbow and tries to shoot at the creature in hand-to-hand combat, the creature, seeing its opportunity to latch onto Idabrix's arm, lunges forward, slips slightly on the grease, and his mouth comes down and bites himself in the side for a pretty hefty 5 hit points worth of damage. So, Davdithas, it is to you, sir.
All right. I hear some commotion, so I'm going to move on up as far as I can, which places me between Mihaly and Idabrix.
Okay.
And I see this lovely creature. Am I within touch range of Gunnar? He's directly diagonal
Yes, you are.
from me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out to him and touch him with some virtue to give him a 1 temporary hit point.
So you're going to call upon the blessing of your goddess to aid you in your time of need.
His time of need. I'm fine.
Okay.
Prove it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so Gunnar, you are awarded 1 temporary hit point from Desna. If you go into your sheet, you can put that into the temporary hit point category.
Yep.
So Gunnar, just so you're aware, because it's automatically applied it to your character, the sickened state gives you a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh, fantastic.
Wow.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Mike, to bother you, but what was the total damage I took from the 2 attacks?
You, it should have automatically applied to you, but you took
7 total, I believe.
I believe so.
Okay.
Oh, because
Yeah,
you're doing the math with the
7-2.
temporary hit point. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Okay, so after Davdithas, would you like to take any other actions on your turn?
Oh, I'm good.
Alrighty. Miha, you're up, friend.
Okay. I'm gonna try to cast Daze at this creature.
Okay.
So it works on hit dice,
Yep.
but I'm just gonna drop the cast and see how that works.
So save 23 versus DC 14 for spawn. So he made his save. If I'm reading this correctly, let's take a look at this because I want to make sure because
That looks correct.
Right.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
He rolled a 23 versus my 14 DC.
Are you sure he made it?
He succeeded in the save. I failed in the.
I was just judging on the numbers. Sorry. Okay, Miha, would you like to take any of the actions on this on your turn?
Since I didn't move, can I load my crossbow? I have a base attack bonus of 1 or 2, I think.
1. You
Or
should have
whatever it
1.
is. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'd like to do that. Load my crossbow.
Yep, as
please.
a move action, you can. And Gunnar, you're up, my friend. Gunnar, you're muted, I believe.
I was for some odd reason. And sickened or not, Gunnar rears back with his mighty new short sword and tries to thrust it into this creature once more.
Excellent. Let's see this epic thrust.
Let's go for a 22.
AC 22 does hit this creature, sir.
Okay. That'll be a total damage of 10 points.
So as Gunnar steps forward with the mighty solo sword of Wolfgar, he thrusts it into the chest of the creature. It goes into his chest, parting the skin very easily, and the creature falls to the ground, slumping down dead. And with that, we're going to be off initiative.
Oh,
I drop to a knee and proceed to vomit on the body.
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say I was about to search it.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys would like to do at this point?
I'm just going to step into the room, catch up with them.
Okay.
I was
And
going to
dispel my
search the
grease.
body, but I'm not now that he puked on it.
Can I in any way help him with his sickness?
So being off initiative, you one round is 6 seconds. So after Gunnar leans down and expels the putridness from his body, he seems to be okay.
You all good there, Gunnar? Got it out of your system?
I think so. That was... Oh,
Wow, what is this thing?
I don't know, but I don't want to do it again.
I'm going to reach up and pat Gunnar on the back and just say, I'm helping.
I
You all right,
appreciate
man?
that.
You okay?
I think I'm okay, Mihai.
All right.
I draw the blade free of the creature
Okay.
and wipe it off on its rags
Okay.
and let it find its home back in the inside of my shield once more.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'm
So
gonna
what
get
you...
closer to it and attempt to identify it.
Okay. So Davdithas, give me a knowledge religion, please.
Okay. That is a 5.
You're not sure what it is, Davdithas.
It's ugly.
It's
Is there anything I can tell with Arcana
let's take a look and see if that might be the case. Encounter.
or Dungeoneering?
Probably not Dungeoneering.
Okay.
But let's see. I gotta grab one of the thingies and the stuffs and that thing.
Technical term thingy.
Exactly.
And stuffs. Man, this guy's ugly.
He is ugly, huh?
Gunnar,
Exactly.
what did it feel like when he got you?
Yes, you can. You can do a knowledge arcana. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys.
Like an overwhelming sense of wretch and vile just creeping over my body.
So,
It feels like Monday mornings.
yeah. any night after the Rusty Dragon we've been drinking.
That's right.
Except for the previous night because you had
Except for that sprited mead, man.
That's Sprite mead.
That was pretty tasty.
Yeah.
I roll a 16 plus 4 is 20.
You reach back in your memory, Mihaly, and you start to think about this, and you look down and you think you've heard about this before. This creature, the name pops into your head, Sin Spawn. What you know about this creature is that they are a corrupted product of a magic used by spellcasters in a past era, essentially as shock troops for their for their armies. It's the literal embodiment of a sin made flesh. They're sentient abominations of distilled ectoplasm imprinted with the sole image of slain creatures that possessed an abundance of a particular sin. You know there's 7 different varieties based on the 7 cardinal sins, and you feel like this one, based on Gunnar's reaction and what you know, this one must have been based on wrath.
So I'm going to convey all this information to the party.
Okay.
Verbatim. Thank you.
Verbatim.
Verbatim. Okay.
Guys, I was thinking maybe it was sloth because of the 3 toes. But I
makes
think
sense.
now I'm sure it was wrath.
That is a very sorcerer's thought right there.
Yes, that's deep.
So guys, just so you're aware,
That means there's more. Sorry.
you're standing in a cave that's about 50 feet wide. 50 feet long. At its nearest point, it's about 10 feet wide. At its most, at its widest, what you can see right now, it's about 20 feet wide. It's rough hewn, rough cave, and so that's your environment right now.
I'm just gonna take a peek around the corner.
That's
here.
exactly what I was about to do. So,
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
you're smaller. Get in front of me.
oh sure. Now you want me to get in front.
Yeah, did you
Classic
see that thing?
Davdithas.
All right. So since Davdithas has now decided to pull me in front of him to peek around the corner, I am going to peek around the corner of this cave and see what is over there.
Gonna give her a
Okay.
gentle push forward.
Okay.
Gentle push. Move.
Go.
Okay.
Let's see.
Move your character as you see fit, and let us know what you're doing.
All right. So I'm gonna just kind of peek out like from right here where this little corner juts out in the cave, in the curve of the cave.
Okay.
Looking east.
So I'm in like right like in the center northern section of the cave.
So you would have to be in a square. So it's either this
yeah.
square or that square.
Yeah, probably the one that I'm in.
You see a wall
Whoa.
Wall? No way.
of the same material. It's rough hewn. It's clearly a man-made excavated cave. So
Okay. But I don't see any more enemies, so if I move up to the end of it, I can do so safely,
correct.
from what I can tell.
You don't see anything at this point, right?
Okay. I am gonna move up all the way to the end so I can see if there's anything else like worth noting.
Okay. You think you give me a perception.
That is a 9.
Okay. I mean, it's you feel like you've reached the end of this cave right here.
Okay.
So, again, it's the same. It's illuminated by the light source you guys are carrying. I believe there was a light on, if I remember correctly, it was on Davdithas' shield or Gunnar's shield.
I also have my little
Yep.
box of light.
You do for an hour, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Genius.
All right.
That
So
was
yeah,
brilliant.
it seems pretty empty to you, Lou.
Okay. Nothing down here, guys.
You're yelling that.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna turn around and come right back.
All right.
Okay.
Good news.
All right. So I'm going to describe this because I believe the last time I described it was last week. As you go out of this cave to the north, or on your right hand side, it looks to extend down farther, and you can see about 30 feet down, straight forward to you, and off to your right to the east there is a cave opening that you believe it goes down farther. But based on your light source, where you're standing currently, Davdithas would only be able to see to about right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
All right.
Right
Right
there.
there. All right, everyone. I think I should take point on this.
Go for
There
it.
clearly is trouble.
Oh, okay.
Connor. I want. I'll take a blow for us if I need to, and I want you to kill it before.
You tried that back in town. How'd that work out?
It's. So it's the plan. We're going with it. All right.
Sure.
All right.
I'll sit here.
Can I peer to the east from this tunnel here?
You can peer. What are you using for your light source, Davdithas?
I believe it's my shield.
Okay. So
It's usually my shield.
all right, so you see about 40 to 50 feet down into the tunnel. There's a tunnel of the same type of material, same as before. It's rough hewn, and it progresses down. There's a slight descent as it goes down, but you can see down about 40 to 50 feet in front of you.
All right. Cover me. Stay close. And I begin a slow march forward down the eastern tunnel.
So Davdithas is progressing slowly down the tunnel. I'm assuming to not run in. Are you trying to
No.
move stealthily, or are you just walking?
I believe I'm walking slowly and casually, not necessarily stealthily.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
As you get down, probably another 5 feet in, the mouth of the cave opens up before you down there. What you see is a floor down there, and the rock appears to be a little bit different. This time it's a lot more polished, and it looks like it was a little more care was taken in putting it together.
Guys, I think there's something up ahead. It looks different to me. I keep going.
Okay.
I
So
think, yeah, I'll hold here.
okay. So as you get down there, you look down, and the original purpose of this chamber is pretty unclear, but large amounts of rubble lie strewn on the floor. Give me a perception, Davdithas, please.
Sure thing. Perception. Oh my gosh, I really did find Gunnar's dice. It's a 1 + 10 for 11.
Okay, Davdithas, as you go down into the room and you start looking around, and you take you investigate the rubble a little bit. Most of it seems to have been consistent of broken urns and other pottery containers that at one point probably held food, but have long since crumbled to dust. But that's the majority of the debris on the floor down there. So that room itself looks to be about 20 feet, and it stretches out to the west. East. I know my directions, guys.
Do you? Do you?
Not particularly.
I'll go to the entranceway so I can peer into it.
Okay.
At this point, I believe I'm moving stealthily because I've noticed a difference in this structure.
I'm not sure how that translates, but if you'd like to move stealthily, you can absolutely roll it.
I would like to, yes.
Okay, let's see that roll, sir.
It's gonna be bad. It's a -4.
You cannot get a -4, so you are currently at a 1 for stealth. Hey guys, I'm stealthy.
Hey, Decider, you can keep my dice tonight, buddy. Don't worry about it. They got you sure you still want to take point?
Is
Yeah.
it so bad?
All right, so Davdithas, as you look into the room, you think you can clearly see the back wall, and you see the rubble on the floor and the information I gave you previously, but you don't see anything else other than that.
Okay. Well, looks to be a dead end, so I'll start venturing back. And it looks like no one followed me. I was just down there by myself. Left.
I was watching you. It's okay. I had your
Okay.
back.
I was watching all the way from back here.
What if some
You
kind of like
just
thing
told
spawn?
you just told me that you wanted to take point.
Idabrix had
Sorry.
your way back.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Yes.
guys,
I was
guys,
covering the entrance, guys.
All right, so
all right.
as you guys stand there, Davdithas, as you come out of there and your shield illuminates north, you see about north of you see another about 20 feet of the tunnel sloping down into the darkness.
Well, fine. You take point then, and I'll stick with you.
No, I'm totally okay with you taking point. Really, it's
Fine.
okay.
Fine, just stay with me.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Yes, I want you with me, Gunnar. I've always wanted you with me.
This is going to an odd place.
So, Idabrix, how about that exit?
Right? Let's go get some meat. I hear they've got good stuff at the Rusty
Yeah,
Dragon.
there's got to be a bar down here, right?
I
Right?
mean, in
Totally.
combat,
Let's go scope out that room he just
My-
came from.
I can't believe you guys. All right.
What?
Yeah, okay, I'll run into that room with you.
What?
All
Where
right,
are you
let's go.
going?
Where are you going?
We took off into that room. If you guys need some alone time, we want to make
Uh,
sure you have it. Plus,
Gunnar,
we need to check for hats.
Are the two of them trying to get a little privacy?
It's quite possible. That's okay. I'm alright with it.
That's fine. I mean, you know, they gotta release their tension somehow. But you know,
I think I hear a little bit of jealousy in Davdithas's voice. I'm just the DM. I'm not there, but I think I clearly hear Davdithas with a little bit of Reed in his voice.
Listen, she had to have been getting him hats for a reason. I figure this was just a courting thing.
that does make sense. Actually,
That's kind of how we do it in the north. You know, we
It's
give
our
them
it's our
presents.
halfling dating tradition.
Idabrix and Mihaly, is there anything you'd like to do while you're down in that room?
I would like to roll a perception, please.
Same.
That's a 13. Oh!
Wolfgar,
I want to look around the walls and tell if there's anything funky going on. You already told us about the pottery, so.
well,
Yeah.
you weren't there.
Sorry.
Real quick, Davdithas, you've been awarded a +1 token from Wolfgar. 19.
that makes 2. Yes,
Spend
I'm gonna
them.
need them clearly.
I'm gonna hit you with the. You have chosen wisely
With the razzle dazzle.
with the razzle dazzle. Okay. So Idabrix gave me a 13 and Mihaly gave me a perception of 20. You guys look around and basically what you see is the broken remains of pottery. You think at one time this must have been a food storage area. It's sloping down, so it's a little cooler than the other parts of the area you're in. So that you think it might have been a food storage area or pantry.
I don't see any hats.
I'm gonna pull out my nobleman's hat from my bag, since I have the other one already on, and I'm gonna give that one to Idabrix and say, "Well, I do have 2, so we can share."
Okay. Thanks. I take
Of
it.
course.
Excellent.
Snug up our hats, and I guess we'll head back. Well, I'm gonna head back to the opening of the cave. Back to.
I will follow you because I have no reason to stay there by myself.
Okay. Davdithas, so you, based on the light of the shield, you guys see your friends come back from that cave. And based on the light of the shield, you see the cave go about, it opens up about 40 or 50 feet more in front of you going north.
I look back at them, particularly at Mihaly, and I go, "They said I was fast."
Ooh.
Ouch.
And I will continue my march onward.
In
Okay.
case you two didn't get that, Davdithas thinks the two of you laid in bed together.
Oh, I picked up on that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's more your thing.
You guys are
Yeah.
having this discussion. Okay. All
As
right.
for
Fair enough.
walking, yes.
Fair enough.
Apparently we are.
Okay.
I'm slowly continuing my march forward.
Okay. So as you get up to right about there, Davdithas,
Okay.
you look in front of you and you see a door open right about there.
an open passage. I'm gonna walk a little quicker towards it.
Okay.
What do you see up there?
Some type of door, I believe. So this is it closed? Is it closed?
Doors.
It is- the
That's
door is in
clearly
fact-
my thing.
The,
I'll step forward. To the
so
front.
what you see in front of you is a stone door. It is currently closed, and guys, take it from there.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic, please.
Okay.
Is there anything that I sense around here other than, the items that we have on us? Or
You sense the presence of a magical presence in the room adjacent to you to the north.
Okay. So I'm just going to tell the team, guys, there's I don't know, I'm feeling something up there. I'm not sure what it is yet, but there's definitely something magical through that door. We got to be careful about how we proceed.
I have faith that the mighty warrior Davdithas will carry us through this.
And hearing that, I'm going to immediately run to the end of the line.
Oh, come on, man. Oh, all right.
Good luck.
Hold on, I have a plan here.
I step up behind him.
Idabrix, you're good with doors, right?
Occasionally.
I think this is one of them.
I
Your
think
magic.
this is.
Can we get a perception to tell if this is in fact a door? It might
With the
just
way
be
I'm
a wall.
rolling, it's gonna be a wall.
All right, I move up. I'm gonna roll a perception to inspect the door
For traps.
for traps.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna roll it. What's your? It's a +8.
It is a +8. Yes.
Okay. So you do not believe there are any traps on the door.
I do not believe there are any traps on the door. So I'm gonna check and see if it's locked.
Okay.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Okay. I am going to try to open the door.
As you open the door, Idabrix, the door swings open, and the room is illuminated in front of you by the light from Davdithas' shield. You can see about 15 to 20 feet in front of you, and to your immediately into the room to the right of you, which would be on the east side of the room, leading away. It looks like there's a set of wooden stairs leading up, and directly in front of you there is, the same type of as the other room that you saw previously. It's a little more polished room. It's not rough hewn like the hall you currently are in.
So it's more polished, like the room that we thought was food storage.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna relay this to everybody else. Relay that information to everybody else, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna move 10 feet up into the room.
Okay.
Just gonna walk right in.
All right. So as you walk into the room, you see more of the room open up. The wooden stairs appear to be going up to a stage of some sort, and there is small pens in front of you. The room is a pretty big size. So you looking down the length of it, you can see about maybe 100 feet to your east, and the stage rises about 10 feet from with the steps leading up about 10 feet.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna keep moving into the room so everybody else can come in.
I'm sticking with her.
All right. This large chamber was obviously once a prison, as testified by the 20 cells that line the room's perimeter. A rickety wooden platform overlooks the room with 2 flights of stairs descending to the prison floor 10 feet below. A 5-foot wide wooden walkway runs from the north edge of the platform to a passageway on the east.
All right, I'm gonna walk up the wooden stairs.
Okay. Davdithas, give me a
Fine.
perception, please.
Oh, please let it be better than usual. It's a 24.
Davdithas, as you look around the room from the height up there, you look up into the rafters, and grinning down at you is a creature you just saw a few minutes ago. And and our friend with the claws. There's two of them staring down and back at you, and as you watch, their mouth opens up, saliva drips from it, and they lunge down at you.
Oh.
And I'm gonna need initiative from everybody, please.
Damn your perception.
Yeah.
I think
think if
I don't know why
see
you're.
them?
I don't know why you're damning his perception, because if he didn't, it'd be
We
a.
wouldn't
I'm
have
just
seen him.
joking.
You're gonna
If I
have a
didn't
bad
see
day.
them, they don't
All right, I have a
attack.
17.
Okay. What did you roll, Davdithas?
18.
And Gunnar
8.
and Mihaly, please.
19.
Okay. So, Davdithas, you and our friends that the Sin Spawn, you guys know him to be Sin Spawn now. You and our friends are going to be on a surprise round. So, our buddy here is going to run up to you, and he is going to take a claw at you. He jumps down he was kind of hanging from the ceiling a little bit with one of his claws. Since you guys made so much noise on the way tromping down into here, they were very well aware of you coming. So they were both hanging from the ceiling and waiting to attack. So he he drops down from the ceiling, runs down the wooden pathway and takes a swipe at Davdithas with a claw.
Bring it on.
Actually, I have to get here. So he comes up and he hits AC 14.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. So now his friend as well is going to charge forward and jump and take a swing at you with his claw as well, sir. And he hits for AC 21.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. So as the creature runs across the ground and joins his friend in combat with the evil cleric, he comes up and he slices across your cheek, doing 3 points of damage. All right, and Davdithas, that brings us to you, sir.
More of these things.
Not the face that's his moneymaker.
Please, no. They'll never love me again.
I don't think they loved you anyway.
Oh.
I just
I mean,
hear
I'm
this
just saying-
omniscient voice telling me that.
Desna says, I don't think they loved you anyway, my son. I mean,
First time we've actually talked, and this is what you say to me.
based on that performance.
Wow.
Oh.
As a tear comes down from my eye.
Davdithas,
begin.
That's harsh.
I would like to remind you that you do have +2 +1s from our community tonight.
Oh, don't you worry. I will be using them, but not... Actually, you know what? Yeah, I will use them. I will begin fighting defensively. And
So you're going to use
in that moment,
Okay.
can I use both of my tokens at the same time?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to use one of the tokens then,
Okay, that sounds good.
as I fight defensively.
Just
which I
and
believe-
I'm going to give you my reasoning why. I don't want people to be able to stack 5 to 10 tokens and then just take a whack at something. That's my reasoning why.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah, so I am going to fight defensively, which will give me some extra AC for next round.
Okay.
And also, I believe that puts me at a... Gosh, what's the minus? I can't remember what the minus is.
Probably-
-4.
Yeah.
-4, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so I'll be at a -4 to my attack.
Okay.
And I am going to attack the one directly to my east, who I believe missed. So I think he's a better opportunity. That is a 7.
So Davdithas
+1.
turtles with his buckler, trying to fight defensively. He realizes he's hand to hand with 2 of these creatures, but still wants to take a shot. However, his goddess is not with him, and he is unable to land a telling blow on the Sin Spawn.
She said they'll never love me.
All right, so we're gonna go to the top of the order. Again, that was a surprise round, and only those 3 were involved in that combat. So the Sin Spawn standing in front of you, looks at you, grins wickedly, and is gonna he is gonna try to bite you and claw you. So he is gonna come up and he swings for AC 13 on his, AC 16 on his bite.
Miss.
Okay, and then he's gonna take a claw at you for AC 7.
Miss.
And then he's going to take a final claw at you for AC 17.
That's actually a miss because I'm fighting defensively.
That's what I thought. Okay, so the creature looks at Davdithas, lunges forward with his teeth and tries to bite him, and then comes across with 2 claws and completely misses him. Mihaly, you are up, my friend.
Okay, I have a technical question where some height variance is involved.
Yep.
If I'm standing to the side of the stairs, can I color spray them on top?
I'm gonna
You
say
said there was a 15-foot rise?
10 foot.
Okay.
What's the range on your spell again?
It is a 15-foot range.
So I'm gonna make the call that if you are standing directly below them right here, that you could get that first one, the one closest to you, and because the spell is gonna go up at an angle, and it will be able to hit that person, but it won't be able to hit the second sin spawn that's standing directly to the east of Davdithas.
So there's no feasible scenario where I could hit both in this case.
You could use your movement to try and get up on stage, and then you could try it there, but that's up to you.
No, I'll stand here.
Okay.
In that case, if I can't hit them both, what I'd like to do is cast Daze.
Okay.
Can you pop that map again for me, please?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Bravo.
I accidentally closed it just now.
That's fine.
Bravo.
I'll cast Daze at the one closest to me.
Okay, sounds
In
good.
fact, I won't commit that much. I'll just stand back 5 feet and cast Daze upward at it. I roll a 3 + 2 is 5. That is not a hit, as far as I understand, because they
that wouldn't be a hit.
saved.
Well, Daze is an attack spell. If I remember right, there's no attack roll to it. Why did I roll attack roll?
Oh, that is kind of funny.
So you roll the sin spawn.
Or is that a
Yeah,
save
I'm
roll?
sorry.
No, he did.
It shouldn't have rolled at all.
Yeah. So he is affected by your Daze spell. So let me just make sure I check his hit dice to see. And
A creature with 4 or fewer.
yep, he is dazed. So Mihaly steps forward and casts the spell at the sin spawn that he can see looming over him right on the top of the stage. And he puts his hand together and casts the spell Daze, and it affects the creature. And we're gonna give him that status. I want to make sure I have the right one. So that creature is dazed for how many rounds, Mihaly?
It's just 1 round.
Okay, so he will be dazed until the end of his next round. Alrighty. Any other actions you would like to take, sir?
Nope.
Okay. Davdithas, you're up, my friend. Our holy cleric of Desna.
I will change my target, and I will take a swing at the dazed enemy.
Davdithas, I'm going to open up the so you can see the full stage, because you're up there and you're illuminating it for everybody.
Oh,
Okay.
look at that.
There you go.
Wow. That changes exactly what I'm going to do. Instead, I'm going to do exactly what I did before. Take a swing at the dazed foe.
Perfect. I want you to have all the information that's pertinent, sir.
I thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I feel informed and still unloved by my god. But anyway. That is a 15.
AC 15 does hit this creature, sir.
All right. Feel the wrath of Desna. It's a 7.
All right. So as Davdithas raises, are you using your Morning Star? What are you using?
I'm using my Morning Star.
Okay.
Yes.
So as Davdithas calls forth for the glory of Desna, raises his Morning Star, and comes down with a telling a blow on the knee of the creature. And that will bring us to his turn. And he looks at you. His comrade looks at you. Is going to take a full round attack on you. He's going to come with his bite first. Does that hit AC 21, sir?
It does.
It does. Okay, so we'll check.
Oh, no.
And AC 20.
Yeah, that also does. Yep.
Okay. All right. And then AC 5.
That's a miss, finally.
Okay. So as the creature steps forward, looks over at Davdithas, his jaws flap open. He lunges forward and latches into the shoulder of Davdithas, doing how many points of damage? Let's see.
0.
I believe that's 2 points of damage. So his teeth get into you, and he rips a little piece of your flesh clear, and then he follows that up with a swipe of his claw for 3 points of damage. I am also going to need a save from you, sir, and I believe we said that was a will. So let me double check.
My man meat.
Yep, that's a will DC. A will save, please.
He's taking all my man meat from me. That's 27. Does that save?
Davdithas, you feel suddenly lustful thoughts come over you, but you're able to shake your head clear, and you the piece of Desna comes into your mind and banishes these thoughts away from you. All
I
right.
thought you were just going to say you realize they're natural thoughts for you and just go on.
Pretty much.
You shake it off because it's par for the course at this point.
Idabrix. Oh, I'm sorry. Idabrix, would you, your turn.
All right. If I stay where I'm at, can I fire up onto the stage with my crossbow?
Like Mihaly, you can see the one that's closest to the outer.
The front?
Yep.
Okay.
And again, you'll be shooting at a -4.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's give that a go anyway and see what happens. So that's a 22 -4.
AC 18. Let me see if that hits. Boom, boom. I should. Come on. Come on.
Maybe.
That does not hit Idabrix.
Oh, come on!
So Idabrix sees the threat to her friend up on the stage, and presents her crossbow, lets fly, and it very narrowly misses the creature right there. In which in turns looks down at the halfling and hisses, and spittle flies from its maw. Gunnar, you're up.
Oh, hero. You have this under control, or do you need my help?
My man mate.
All right, here we go. And that's, I guess, a jump or acrobatics check to get up onto the landing.
So what's your movement speed, Gunnar?
40.
So you could land right there with a full 40 movement. Because we're... Oh, no, I'm sorry. My apologies. So I forgot. This is 10 feet up over here. But if you want to get up there, give me an acrobatics check. Or, yeah, give me acrobatics.
That's 9.
So as Gunnar runs up to the stage, seeing his friends in peril, he gets about halfway up the side of the scaffolding and falls back down on his rump. Now, it only being about 5 feet up in the air, he takes no damage except for the damage to his pride.
Oh.
I was going to go up the staircase, but he's still blocking it. I can't get up there.
With that, it brings us to the top of the order. Our friend standing directly in front of Davdithas is cackles wildly at you and is gonna reach out and try to bite you in the face. And does that hit AC 11?
Miss.
Okay. Now it's gonna come in with its claws. AC 12?
Miss.
And then with its last claw, it comes in and oh, wait. Hold on. What just happened?
Was that a
Oh, it's a 1. That's
1.
why.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh, guys, we get to go to the tables.
The fumble tables.
The fumble tables. Welcome here to the Tabletop Tavern. We have the fumble tables.
That's my favorite.
Let's get ready to fumble.
So a 3. So the creature is so embarrassed by its lack of skill when it comes to this attack that it's almost intimidated to try and attack the target again. So until it lands a successful blow on Davdithas again, it has a -2 to hit.
Nice.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Mihaly, you are up, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna hop on the steps behind Davdithas,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Daze at the one that was not dazed previously.
Okay. So that would be the one right in front of Davdithas.
That's
who is
correct,
dazed.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So what is the save again?
Depends on hit dice. 4 hit dice.
It doesn't depend on
or-
hit. It doesn't depend on hit dice. What's the save again?
Oh, 1 second. I have to open the saving throw is will.
Okay. And is it a 14 or 13?
It'd be my base 10 plus charisma 4 plus spell or caster level
Or level of the spell.
so 14, I guess.
Okay. And it's a will save?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's roll it. I will roll it manually. He makes it. And chat can see he made it with authority. So Mihaly steps forward and casts the spell. And you see the effects start to wash over the creature, the sin spawn, and then he just kind of grits his teeth and shakes it off. Mihaly, would you like to do anything else on your turn, sir?
Nope. I think I'm okay. Thank you.
All right. Davdithas, you're up, my friend.
I'm going to take a 5-foot shift south,
Okay.
and let's see here. Take another swing at this guy.
Okay. Let's see this epic blow clearly
gonna
of the
be-
chosen of Desna.
It's gonna be so epic because I'm gonna use another +1.
Ooh.
That's right. That's right. Here it comes.
All right. Let's see it. Ooh.
That's
Whoa.
oh, it's a nat 20.
All right.
That's awesome.
Was it confirmed?
It was confirmed.
It was,
It
It
yes.
was confirmed. Okay, so we have let's resolve that damage first. So drop your damage on him. It should automatically
Incoming. That's 9 total, so 7 and 2.
Okay, so Davdithas clearly has Desna's favor right here and launches his weapon and hits the creature right on the bridge of the nose. And let's see what the effect was. And that was a number 2, right? On the table. So
I don't think I can see that. Oh, yeah, I can.
So for a 2, in addition to standard critical hit damage, you hamstring the target. The target is slowed. So we're gonna give him the slowed status.
Ooh, he pulled a hammy.
He did pull a hammy.
Ooh.
So that goes to this one, and he is slowed. And let's look at that status real quick. Okay, you are good. And that brings us to the creature that you stepped away from. Now he is gonna step forward. Actually, he is gonna jump down at Gunnar. So I'm gonna do an acrobatics check for him to be able to do that.
Mike, I think you applied slow to the wrong creature.
Which one, Davdithas? Which one were you doing? The one right in front of you?
The only one I could reach.
Okay. You are correct, Mihaly. Thank you so much for catching that. So
Not a problem.
Boom. We give it to that one. Okay. So this creature is gonna jump down, and he's got this, and he successfully lands at Gunnar's feet. And since he moved this round, he's only able to take a bite at Gunnar. And he
Oh, no.
so he lands his blow. So he hits AC 23. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. Does AC 14 hit?
No.
Okay, so he is able to bite Gunnar on the way down, but he is unable to confirm his crit. So when he jumps down, his fangs exposed. He jumps down and rips him down Gunnar's side, doing... Oh, that's a hit. That's not what we want. This is what we want. He does 6 points of damage to Gunnar. And Gunnar, I'm going to need a will save from you, please. YottsTwitch.
That's a 17 on the die.
Okay, so you feel the effects of the lust start to affect you. You look around the room at any viable target, and suddenly your head shakes, and you realize you're among friends, and there's enemies present in the room, and it's not time for lust. Mihaly, you have been awarded a +1 token from Heron. So
Thank you, Aaron.
It's not time for lust, he says.
It's not time for lust. Idabrix, you're up, my friend.
Oh, I don't want to anymore. I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to attack with my horse chopper.
Okay.
This one right here that's in front of me. That is a 19.
Excuse me. Idabrix, as you step forward with the horse chopper, you are able to plunge the blade into his leg. An AC 19 does hit.
Shut up! I hit something?
You hit something.
What?
All right. That is a 2 for damage.
Okay, so Idabrix, as she steps forward, like I said, she plunges the knife into the inside leg of the weirdly like dog leg, and cuts open the sinew there, and blood starts to drip out for 2 damage. Gunnar, you're up.
All right. Spinning the Ulfbert blade in my hand, I twist, kind of helping Idabrix kind of maneuver in as she stabs him in the leg, and I try to drive my blade through the side of its torso with a mighty jab.
With a mighty jab. The Sword of Wolfgar, captured from an undead foe.
That'd be a 15.
And it does hit because of its current status, sir.
And he takes a total of 8 points.
8 points of damage. So as as Gunnar takes out the Sword of Wolfgar and thrusts, it strikes true into the hip of the Sin Spawn, and it opens it up his hip, and the Sin Spawn kind of lurches to the side, like trying to put its weight on a leg that won't support it as well as it probably should. And with that, it brings us to the top of the order. Davdithas, this creature is going to move 5 feet down south of him to stand face to face with you, and he is going to take a full round attack. So first he's gonna, he bares his claws, and that spittle flies everywhere around you, and he hits for AC 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. Following up with that, he comes in with his left-handed claw for AC 18.
Also a hit.
And then his right claw for AC 8.
Also not a hit.
Not a hit?
Not a hit. No.
Okay.
Thank God.
So let's start with the bite. So he comes in with the bite for 2 points of damage, and I'm gonna need you to give me a will save, please.
Oh, I got will saves. Got him for days. That's a 20.
Okay. Again, the thoughts of lust enter your head. As his teeth enter your flesh, these spots start to form in your head, but the light of Desna pierces through them, and you regain, you have your composure. So.
Okay, good.
All right, and then his left claw comes across. Oh, we don't need the attack. We just need the damage because he already got you.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bad things are happening.
So as the creature rakes across with his left claw, comes across the throat of Davdithas, and blood starts to shoot from his throat, and Davdithas falls to the ground.
I always knew lust would get me.
Mihaly, you're up.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Usually from behind.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow. Davdithas, no! I'll shout as I watch him fall. And I will summon all the extra energy I can get and use a +1.
Mihaly, I want to remind you of some of the items you might have in your possession that might help in this opportune time.
Okay. Potions?
Maybe.
You want to remind me, maybe?
Put it in my neck hole.
Wow. Somebody
He
clip
says
that,
with
please.
a gurgling last breath.
A neck hole.
Yeah, I'll take a 5-step. Do I have to take a 5-step in?
You don't. You are in a square adjacent to a friendly, and you have no targets that are threatening you right now.
Okay, I would like to pull out a potion, and I will crack it and pour it down Davdithas's neck hole.
Okay, so I'm gonna look at your character sheet because I don't remember what level that potion was, and we'll take a look at how much that's gonna heal.
Have you had your neck sliced open? Try Cure Light Wounds today. Guaranteed to suture all neck holes.
Stop pitching products.
Davdithas, is that 2d4? I forget. Is there a 1d8?
D8 plus level.
D8 plus level, so it's a level 2 potion. So 1d8 plus 2. Be high. Roll it.
1d8. I have a +2, so that is. Forgive my ignorance. Which die is that?
D8 would be the third one in from the right hand side. So D4, D6,
Thank you,
D8,
sir.
10, 12, 20.
A 1d8 +2 rolls a 6.
So Davdithas, you awaken and to liquid being poured down your throat. You feel your throat close back up and life start to drain back into you, but you are currently lying on the ground. And let's see, Davdithas, you have wounds. So you are currently at 4 hit points. No, you're
Silly
currently
question.
at 3 hit points.
Could my +1 have applied to a healing?
No.
Okay.
That's a good question, though. I'm glad you
Just
asked.
curious.
Yeah.
I would have given it to him.
I want my players to understand, never hesitate to ask a question because we can all learn something together, and maybe somebody new outside in the community out there listening could learn something as well. So never hesitate to ask any questions. Davdithas, you had 17 wounds, and so you are at 2 hit points right now. Because you have 16 hit points, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so you were at -1 and you gained 4. So you're at 3 hit points.
I don't think that's proper maths.
No,
0 counts as a number when it comes to
Does?
dying, and
You
Pathfinder.
gain 4 + 2 for 6.
I was gonna say, can I? Yeah, I was gonna say, can I
I'm
just
sorry.
put it
I'm
down
sorry. I
to
thought-
11 wounds?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay,
Yeah.
which puts me at 5
5
health.
hit points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So, Davdithas, you are currently laying on the ground. If you stand up in combat, you will take a current attack of opportunity. If you take a 5 foot out by crawling out and take no other actions this turn, you can leave hand-to-hand combat with this creature.
Oh, choices.
Take a full.
What's that?
You can take a full retreat. Just move your half your speed. Get out.
Just keep rolling.
Yeah.
I'll allow you to roll down those
Right
stairs.
down the
there.
stairs.
Right down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like a rag doll.
I'll
Right.
probably take damage.
Give me if you want to do that, you are more than welcome. I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check to make sure you land not on your face.
You know, that's enticing enough. So let's do it. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I'm gonna roll out to the west, and let's acrobatics this. Oh, that's I should have looked at that modifier first. Oh boy, this is gonna be great. I
Do
hope
you have any?
all.
Do you have any bonuses left?
No, I've
Okay.
used them both.
Okay.
Can
So,
I award him can I share a bonus with him?
No, unfortunately, you can't do that.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. We all have to let this fail happen.
Yes, we do.
it's here it comes. That's a 10.
That
I
is a
rolled
10.
16.
Okay,
That's
so
not
as
bad.
Davdithas rolls out of combat with this creature real quick and rolls down the stairs and gets a little jarred on the way down, but successfully does not land on his face. We're gonna call that by the glory of Desna.
And
Yes.
he didn't take me out of the way.
He did not take him out on the way. All right.
Thankfully.
So that brings us to our friend here, right in front of between Gunnar and Idabrix. So he is going to look at Gunnar swing his head around, look him in the eye. His face opens up, spittle flies out of his maw, and he's gonna lunge forward and take a bite at Gunnar for AC 21.
Mother, it's not the time or place for an argument. That's a hit.
All right, as a follow-up, he's gonna swing at you with his left claw for AC 5.
That's definitely a miss.
And then his right claw as well for
A critical.
a critical with a confirm. And let's resolve that damage first. So he does max damage to Gunnar, which is 10 damage, 2d4 plus 2 for 10 damage. And then we're going to apply the damage for the bite, which is 6 damage, and Gunnar falls to the ground unconscious.
I'd like to reactively activate my rage round.
Sure. So you
Okay, I'm still up.
still up for 1 round, right?
I have 2 hit points left.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna look at the fumble table. Actually, first I'm gonna need you to do a will save for me, okay? And I'll look at the
Sure.
I'll look at the critical table.
That's a 13.
You make it, sir. So as the feeling of lust inside of you, at this point you are so angry and full of rage that it has no effect on you.
I say put those two together.
All right. In addition to the standard critical hit damage, your target is blinded until the beginning of the next turn, end of your next turn. So Gunnar, you're currently blind until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Idabrix, you're
He's
up.
in a blind rage.
He's
It's fitting.
for those of
I
you
like it if you do, Mike.
for those of you out in podcast land, I literally just put face palmed. I literally face palmed. You guys
totally
want to check
did.
it? Twitch.tv/HowINerd and check out the face palm. Okay, we're gonna go. Idabrix, your turn.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna try to attack with my horse trapper again.
Okay.
That is a 15.
So that is a hit based on his current status. Idabrix, so you have landed a hit onto the inside thigh of the sin spawn.
All right. That's a another 2 damage.
Okay, so Idabrix pokes in with her dagger, and it lodges into the meat between the knee and up by the hip, and the creature currently falls to the ground disabled, which means he's at 0 hit points in technical aspects. So he is currently at the feet of Idabrix and Gunnar. With that, it brings us to Gunnar.
Okay. Seeing my one opponent down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pause to stand between Davdithas and Mihaly, and that's going to be my full movement. And then I'm going to try an intimidation roll on the one remaining enemy
Okay,
for my
let's see it.
standard action.
I have to check something on them.
That is a 23 intimidation.
They are intimidated. He is intimidated. And I'm trying to remember, that gives him the shaken status, right?
Shaken status, correct.
All right, so let's give it to him. And is that for 1 round, I believe?
Let me double check for you. You can move on and I'll let you know.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. That brings us to his turn, so I'm gonna drop it on him.
D6 times 10 minutes.
D6 times 10 minutes. Okay, so
Yep.
for the length of the combat,
Wow.
he'll be shaken anyway. So okay, so he is shaking. He is gonna step forward, and he is gonna look at Mihaly, and he is going to take a bite out of crime at you for AC 8.
That is a miss, sir.
Okay.
Thank God.
So this creature, who's clearly shaken, based on the raw anger of Gunnar, doesn't want to take a swing at Gunnar, and he looks at Mihaly, the cloth robe. He doesn't appear to be wearing armor, so he snaps at it with his jaws and is unable to land a blow on Mihaly.
Mike, I apologize. The DC of my roll
Mhm.
is 10 plus its hit dice plus its wisdom modifier. And any successes over
Yeah,
that is how
it's-
many rounds he's dazed.
Okay. All right. I'll calculate that.
Apologies.
No worries. Mihaly.
Okay. Can I take a 5-step down the stairs?
You would be occupying the same step that Gunnar is, and while your size difference is the same, so you're unable to occupy the same stair. You can clearly
Okay.
move through them. If you wanted to do a full move out, you could absolutely do that.
Can I cast after a full move?
No.
You'll take an AOO though.
Yep, you'll take it if you so theoretically you can, but if you step out, if you take your full movement out of combat, and then you cast a spell, it's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Okay. That changes my plans a little bit. So if I cast now, I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
I can't 5-step out.
You can 5-step out, but if you can't occupy the same step that this place that Gunnar is, and these stairs are only 5 feet, so you would have to do this, and you can't occupy the same step at the same space as Gunnar.
So theoretically, I can't. Is what you're saying?
Correct. And
Yeah.
I'm going to fix the tokens.
I got it. If I were to say knock it unconscious, it couldn't. In my round, it wouldn't actually take the attack of opportunity, correct?
The second you start to cast the spell in combat is when it incurs the attack of opportunity.
Okay, so it will resolve its attack before my effect takes place.
Correct.
Okay. Kind of screwed.
Full withdrawal, man.
Yeah, you could just back out for now.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
leave. You can leave
Yeah,
combat.
so I'm gonna run down to the bottom of the stairs next to Davdithas. Is there anything I can do to help him out?
If it's a full withdrawal, probably not.
No, yeah, because if you're withdrawing again, you would incur an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah, well, I full withdraw to the base of the stairs.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
And Davdithas, you're up, my friend.
Okay. Current status of the enemy near Idabrix?
He is laying on the ground.
Okay. Laying on the ground. Oh boy. I'm looking to heal, but man, it's gonna be tough.
What? So what's your logic on why you think it's tough?
Because if I heal in a 30-foot radius, I'm gonna heal at least one of them because I can only selective channel out one of them. That's my
Really?
logic.
I thought you could. Okay. I want to look up that ability while you think about what you're doing, because I want to see.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh wait.
Can you hit me with a cure light?
Choose the number of targets in the area up to my charisma modifier.
Yeah, that's
my
what I
charisma
thought.
modifier is +1, so that's the problem.
Okay.
Yeah. And therein lies the problem.
You do have
Oh,
the
man.
ability, if I remember correctly, to convert one of your prepared spells into a healing spell, right?
I do, but even then I'd only heal one person, and I feel like I guess I could just heal Gunnar for now, but I kind of want some healing. So you know what? We'll do the noble thing, and we'll convert my hide from undead into a cure light wounds, I believe it is.
Okay.
It's fine. Cure light wounds on my sheet here. Okay, I have it ready. I will cast cure light wounds on the Gunnar man.
On the Gunnar man. Okay.
Yes. So here comes your heal, my friend. Enjoy it. It's from me, from Desna to you, with love.
So Gunnar.
6 healing.
Ooh, that's above average. So
She said.
Davdithas calls forth the Gloria Desna and says, "I beseech you, heal this ally of mine. Knit his wounds together." A soft glow spreads from his hand, and the glow washes over Gunnar, and Gunnar feels revitalized, and he feels like some of his wounds have come together. At that, it's going to bring us to our friend, and he has to make a save. And he takes 1 hit point of damage. All right, and Idabrix, you're up.
All right.
He is not currently a threatened target, Idabrix, just so you know.
Okie dokie. Let's see. So the one on the stage is dazed, is that correct? Or is that the one that's in front of me?
The one on the floor in front of you is dazed, but is actually unconscious because of the damage.
Right, okay. I'm going to... let's see.
He's actually currently dying now because he took 1 point of damage that time. Sorry.
Nope, that's okay. Can I try to use acrobatics to get up on the stage and attack the one that's up there?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to...
So it's 10 feet and you're a small creature, so it's going to be pretty tough, but you can absolutely try.
All right, well, we're going to try.
Desna, guide her.
So that is a 15.
So Idabrix looks up at the creature that has threatened her foe, has dropped her friend to the ground up on the platform, runs up and tries to run up and use her hands to claw and pull herself up over. She gets to the about 2/3 of the way up and unfortunately loses her footing and falls back to the ground. Give me one more acrobatics, please.
Okay. Oh, that's a 10.
Okay. Because the fall is so light, you are able to land on your feet gracefully. And that brings us to Gunnar.
I meant to do that, guys.
Of course.
It was an epic attempt.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gunnar, you're up, my friend.
Because I've got 5 feet in between me and him, I'm going to charge him up the stairs.
Okay.
And see if I can finish off this last evil creature with a mighty swing from the Ulfbort's sword.
So Gunnar, seeing the creature there, steps forward and charges in.
That's a hit.
Charges in and hits for AC 19, and which is a hit. And let's see that damage, sir. So he comes up with a sweeping blow as he's coming up the stairs. It's starting from the ground and moving its way up in an underhanded cut. And
That's 9 points of damage.
And does 9 points to the sin spawn. So the blade starts at the left ankle of the or shin of the creature and drags all the way up across his across its torso up to his face, and as the sword sweeps upward with it, a swath of blood flies away as well. And that brings us to his turn. So him standing in front of you is he is obviously scared of the Gunnar, and but he's still going to attempt to bite you. So he attempts this bite Gunnar. His head, he almost does it hesitantly, and he hits for AC 7.
That's a miss.
And he is going to swing with his left-handed claw for AC 14.
Parried away with my shield. He's got nothing.
All right, and he's going to come with his right claw as well.
And sidestepped. He misses again.
For AC 16. So Gunnar is valiantly able to dodge all the attacks of the creature in front of him, and it brings us to Mihaly.
All right, so seeing him land a nice blow, I'm going to gain a little bit of confidence, and I'm going to fire a bolt of acid splash up there.
Okay.
And now, quick question regarding acid splash. It is an instantaneous spell. In the previous situation where I was risking an attack of opportunity, would that have hit first?
No.
Okay, just
Nope.
curious.
Always will resolve the it'll always resolve the attack before your effect takes place.
Okay. I rolled a 17 plus 3 is 20 on the acid splash attack.
That hits. That's a definitely a hit on his touch attack, range touch.
I'm trying to drag the attack and it's not working.
Just do damage now.
I'm sorry, wrong one.
Yep. Now you would just need to drag the. That's. No.
Yeah, that was an accident.
All right. So roll.
I don't know what's going on here.
Because you rolled and crit now, so it did multiple times.
I'll just drop a damage on him now.
No, you're not, because you already did 5 points of damage to him, and I'm going to take the lesser at that point, and I'm going to give him 3 hit points back.
Okay.
So 7. There we go. And that brings us to Davdithas.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mihaly. Is there anything you I mean, you had the potential to take another action or doing you just skilled. Did you want to do anything before we continue?
Can I shoot within the same round? I have a loaded
No.
crossbow.
No.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Davdithas, it's your turn, sir.
Ooh. Why not too much I can. Oh wait, yes. As a matter of fact, there is something I can do from here. I can potentially pull out one of my javelins.
Ooh.
And
Hey.
throw it at this thing.
Okay. Let's see it.
Yeah, 1 second here. I am going to range attack at with the javelin.
So
It's a 7.
So Davdithas reaches into his pack and pulls forth a javelin and launches it at the enemy in front of him. Unfortunately, he is new to this weapon and is not very proficient in it, and it flies over the shoulder of the sin spawn. All right, so this guy is dead. And
We did it.
Idabrix, you are up.
I'm gonna try again because
Let's see
I
it.
was told it would be a natural 20 this time.
Yeah.
Natural 20s don't automatically succeed at
I
skill
know.
checks.
I know, but I'm gonna try again. No, it's still under skills. That is not a natural 20. You lied to me.
But it's pretty good.
That's a 23 though.
Okay. So as Idabrix run towards the stage again, and she mounts it, and she lands up on top, right at the side of the sin spawn.
Yeah, I do. And then I would like to attack it, please.
All right, so I'm going to actually put him in, and you do have a +2 because he is flanked.
Sweet. So let's see. That is 18 plus 2 for 20 plus another 2 is 22.
Okay, so AC 22 hits the creature, the sin spawn. So Idabrix runs towards the stage, grapples up on the stage, looks to see the enemy face to face with her friend Gunnar, and sticks him in the back for
7 damage.
or 7 points of damage, ending the sin spawn's life. It falls to the ground lifeless, and at this point, our party is out of combat. Is there any actions you guys would like to take immediately?
I'd like to channel the healing power of Desna
Okay.
to all of us.
Okay.
Are you done taking point now, Davdithas?
For now, yeah. Just give me a second here. I grab
Gunnar-
the holy symbol.
I sit down on the stairs, sheathing the blade and the shield, and I just shake my head looking at the cleric.
All right.
I cry a little bit.
All right.
Just
Let's see that
single
healing.
tear.
That healing power of Desna.
It's 4.
Okay.
So
So
we
you
can
guys
all heal 4.
4 damage. Guys, with this, we're going to end up taking a break now. We're taking our break a little bit later in the night because of we got a little bit of a later start. We're going to probably run for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes later tonight than we normally do it, if that's okay with the cast, to make up the
Yeah.
time. But we have something
me.
exciting that I get to share with you guys right now. Tonight, live on stream, we are going to premiere the trailer for the new Tabletop Tavern campaign, and you guys get to see it first. Are you guys ready out there in Chatland? Are you guys ready? Let me see some spam out there if you guys want to see our new teaser movie for that. There we go. There's the spam. There's the spam. Here we go. Hype. Let's get it hype out in chat, guys. All right. Without any further ado, I'm going to mute myself, and we'll get it going over to the that premiere.
Boston remains a beacon of hope in an otherwise barren landscape of humanity. Crime, poverty, and a new world predicated on self-survival has taken over. A world governed by politicians in the pocket of mega-corporations, perpetuated by the justice system, and overseen by an all-seeing eye of the public surveillance system. Join our all-star cast of unlikely players as they navigate this treacherous landscape, illuminated by the neon glow of the new era. How I Nerd and the Tabletop Tavern are pleased to announce our newest tabletop RPG adventure, Neural Nexus Zero, a D20 modern campaign.
All right, guys, what'd you think about that out there in chat land? What'd you guys think about that? Oh, so we so for those who you don't know, the next campaign is going to be it's going to be a D20 modern adventure set in the cyberpunk 1980s Boston, Massachusetts. And we are excited. We're currently working on the setup for that. So with that, you guys, if you want, you can check it out. The premiere's out on YouTube right now as well. We have more information coming with that as it comes. I'm gonna kick it over. I'm gonna let the staff take off for break real quick, and we'll come back. We'll talk about that real quick, and we'll continue the story. So, guys, we'll see you in about 5 minutes. Hey everybody, we're gonna get back to the action in just a second here, but I want to introduce myself. My name is Mike, and I'm the Dungeon Master for the Tabletop Tavern. And I wanted to fill you guys in on some things you might not be aware of. Our channel focuses on interactivity. To that end, for our subscribers, you automatically get 1 roll a night. And if you save up your loyalty points, you also have the opportunity to give our players a +1, +2, or +3 to their roll. Hell, you can even give it to me so I can make it that much easier to kill a player. It's a great way for you guys to get involved in the game. Speaking of getting involved in the game, if you join our Discord, !Discord, we have an RP channel that's an expanded lore from this world, and we have a great community of people in there that are keeping it all going offline. Also, we have our community NPC channel. You can answer 5 simple questions. It takes about 2 minutes to come up with a concept for an NPC, and that could get featured in our world. So definitely check that out. Our players also have channels, and I have a Dungeon Master channel for myself as well. So it's a great way for you to connect with us and talk about strategy, ask what people were thinking when they made a decision. So check that out. The easiest way you can support our channel is to like, share, and spread the Tabletop Tavern to anybody you think you might be interested. You know, it's a free way for you to expand our reach and, hopefully can help grow this community. If you are in a position to support us financially, the best way to do that is patreon.com/Tabletop Tavern. Patreon takes the least amount of money from us, and everything you guys contribute, even as low as $1 a month, goes a long way to help offset some of the costs we incur running the show. Podcast hosting, licensing, equipment, it adds up pretty quick, and we all do this out of pocket, out of love for it. So thank you so much for coming out to check out this week's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. My name is Mike, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Good.
Everybody,
Okay.
We are back. How we all doing? Welcome back. So what'd you guys think of that trailer what'd you guys think of that trailer out there in the community for our new campaign? Love to see some feedback out there from the community. Are you guys excited about the cyberpunk? I'm seeing some good stuff out there.
I think it's going to be amazing.
I think it's going to be pretty awesome.
Cyberpunk's gonna be absolutely crazy, man. I cannot wait to dip my feet in.
Oh, we're gonna have fun with this.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch it.
All right, so it looks like there's some conversation about the redeem system not working. If you guys have the Energon and you want to redeem, please reach out to one of the moderators, Jack Wolfhart, Faye, Cawthon, Dr. Dune, whoever's in here for moderators tonight. Please identify yourself or the people out there. We want you to be able to use those resources that you guys have gained. I'm not sure what's going on with the actual system. It seems to be pretty flawed. But make sure that one of the moderators knows you want to use them and who you want to give them to, and we will make sure that happens, guys. Alrighty. All right, so Cass, do you guys mind running about 15-20 minutes late tonight? Later than we normally do to account for our late start?
I'm fine with that.
I'm totally cool with it.
Davdithas?
Yep.
Okay.
Works for me.
Okay, so guys, we want to get the full Sunday night experience, and we had a little bit of technical difficulties with OBS in the beginning, so we're gonna get it going again. When we left off the break, the party had just down to Sin Spawn, During that fight, it had taken out both Davdithas and Gunnar. So they experienced a little problems with that. So, Gunnar, you are definitely bloodied. You are still definitely bloodied. So Davdithas, Idabrix, and Mihaly, you guys look over, and Gunnar is still very bloody.
After the last channel energy, I have 15 points on me, so I am jacked up.
Oh no.
So Nate Westlink has awarded Cyclone Jack a reroll with his channel loyalty points.
Nice.
So you have a reroll on deck for the night.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. So I'm going to describe the rest of the room to you guys, and you guys can take whatever action you would like at that point. I'm going to open it up so you guys can see. As you look to your right, especially those like Idabrix, you have probably the clearest sight on it at this point. You see a corridor leading out the wooden stage to the east of the room. That would be your right hand side. Looking around the room, you're fairly confident at this point that you guys are safe, for at least for the moment, as safe as anybody would ever hope to be in this type of situation. But again, your friend Gunnar is in rough shape.
Does anyone have any more healing potions?
Yep, I do. I have one left.
Hold on to that last one. We might need it.
It's right here for safekeeping.
I'm going to interrupt for one more second, guys. Dirtbag Dallin has awarded Gunnar a +3 to an attack or to a roll tonight.
Very nice.
Thank you very much, Don.
Gunnar, with your permission, may I touch you?
I mean, context?
You get a lot of blood and stuff, and I want less of it on you, and just
that's fine.
I want my touch to make you feel better.
I am really tired right now. just do it.
All right, I will use the energy from my detect evil spell and instead change it into a cure light wounds.
Okay, let's see that roll. Let's see how much Desna, how much life Desna brings back to the wounded warrior.
Ooh, 8.
8 points.
Nice.
So as Davdithas calls to the glory of his goddess and presents his hand to Gunnar's side, the warm glow of his goddess's magic infuses Gunnar, and Gunnar's wounds start to knit together. He is still slightly damaged, but he's in a much better shape than he was before. He is currently not bloodied, as we would say in the Pathfinder world.
Oh, you look a little better, my friend.
I feel better. You sure you don't want to take point anymore? I don't mind.
I'm still willing to if you want me to.
I think you're doing a wonderful job up front.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I think with a little more toughening up and a little more beating, we'll make a man out of you yet.
A little more beating? What?
Yeah, we gotta put a beating in you. It's all right.
Like we, as in like all of you, or like?
I mean, we'll take turns if you want, but we figure we could wear you down and build you back up over time.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna walk away from this conversation and move along the ramp.
Okay. Davdithas
I'm gonna.
Okay. Mihaly?
Sorry, I was just gonna say I would follow behind and cast detect magic.
From there, you don't detect any more magic. Otherwise, besides the corpses at your feet and the usual items that you have on you.
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity in this campaign, I'm not gonna say the items you have on you. Sound good, guys?
Sounds good to me.
Would you let me know if perhaps a circumstance arose where magical items were no longer magical and I could pick up on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for sake of brevity,
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not
unless
gonna.
otherwise mentioned. Yeah.
Okay. So, Davdithas, as you progress into that down that path, you're able to see a little bit more down the hall. So you see about 40 feet or 30 feet down from you. It looks like it starts to open up. This is the same type of path that is below you. You know, the better worked stone. It's more of a craftsmanship rather than rough hewn. And you see that about 30 feet down from you.
Okay. During combat, when you revealed the rest of the stage, did I notice anything else up there?
No, it's just
Okay.
more of the same.
Okay.
I pull myself up on the stair rail and look over at Idabrix. Well fought tonight.
Thank you.
We should probably go though before he gets too far ahead.
Or too cocky.
I'm
Did I-
wandering down a hallway, a hallway, a hallway.
Did I say too much to encourage him?
No, I just don't want to see it go to his head.
Fair enough.
Wherever it may go. I'll wander
Davdithas, are
down
you
a
singing the
hallway.
song, this jolly little song to yourself as you walk down the hallway?
To myself, not like entirely too loud.
But it's out loud.
It is, yes, I am saying it.
Okay.
Maybe a gentle whisper.
In your head.
The hallway, the hallway, the hallway.
All right, so Davdithas, when you get there, you can see about the mouth of the cave opens up in front of you, or the mouth of the hallway opens up for you, in front of you. But that's pretty much all you can see at this point. It opened, you notice that it opens up.
Interesting.
So as you get to the mouth of where that opens up, I'll open it up a little for you. This room contains several ancient relics of what appear to be torture implements, although their function and style seem strange and archaic. In one corner sits a spherical cage with spikes protruding inward from its iron bars. In another stands what appears to be a star-shaped wooden frame, its surface studded with hooks. And in the center of the room is a long table covered with leather straps and a number of cranks that seem designed to rotate and swivel.
Very fascinating.
There
Look at
is
these.
currently a door to your west, or on the rightmost wall in the room, as well as a door that leads south.
This reminds me of one of the rooms I used to play in as a child.
You used to play in a sex dungeon?
Davdithas, is this what the rat basement was like? This is kind of how I imagined it.
It was eerily similar. I wonder if she's here. Well,
I'll cast Detect Magic again, just kind of stepping out to the center of the room.
Okay. I believe there is a presence to the south of you. There is a magical presence to the south of you.
Guys, last time I had this feeling, it was those creatures. I can't say for sure, but I think there's another one to the south.
Oh,
We knew
so
they
there's
were-
more.
Based on the 7 deadly sins, so
let me check. I too will cast Detect Magic.
Davdithas, you sense a magical presence from the south of you.
I sense it too.
what do we
Perhaps. I mean, we have one option. Well, two options. Either go down where we both sense it, or we just ignore it. We'll try that other door. Door number 2, we'll call it.
do? Okay, Davdithas, take point.
Oh gosh.
Your choice.
My choice. If I have the choice, I take door number 2. I walk
So-
over to door number 2.
One thing I forgot to mention is that the southern most door is ajar. And that's my apologies.
Wait. We both detect magic. We both sense something. Last time we sensed it, it was evil, and this door is slightly open.
I could, cast some light down there or on a rock and throw it in.
No.
We
I
can
have a
see
better
what we
idea.
see.
I have a better idea. I'm going to reach for the handle and just slowly and quietly pull the door closed.
Is this how it's being done?
That's how I'd like to attempt it.
Okay. So Davdithas reaches forward and puts his hand on the door and very slowly closes it.
Problem solved. Let's go to door number 2.
So, just so I'm clear. So door number 2 is the one on the eastern wall.
East.
On the east side, yeah.
Okay. All right. Excellent.
The non-magical detection
Direction. Yeah.
direction.
Detection
direction.
That was
Yeah.
my nickname back in college.
Detection. Wait.
All right,
Okay.
open the door.
Moving
We should
on.
probably continue.
Wait, I recognize this. Idabrix. It's
What?
a door.
No.
Yes. I step aside and signal towards it.
I am going to go check it out, I guess. I move up to the door.
Idabrix, you see a worn wooden door in front of you. Finely made, but it is definitely weathered with the test of time.
All right. Well, I'll check it just to be safe, because the one time I don't, it'll be trapped.
You never know. There might be a swinging scythe that comes down and
There
hits you in the
could be.
shoulder.
That's my fear, actually.
Is that something
Yeah,
you
about
feel
that.
from another life, Davdithas?
It feels like it came from another life.
Okay.
Mm,
Maybe in your previous
Um,
life.
So I would like to roll a perception to check the door for traps,
Let's
please.
see it, please. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to do it.
I was just going to ask.
Yep. Are confident you do not see any traps.
I am confident that I don't see any traps. Okay. I'm going to check and see if the door is locked. And can I tell?
It is not locked.
I'm going to open it just a tiny bit, and I'm going to I'm going to open up my little light box and kind of peek in.
You see a downward sloping stairs. It's very slight. It's not like a typical, like a set of stairs. It's just a long sloping path. You see about, I'm going to say with your light source right there, you see about 20 feet in front of you going down.
All right. Well, there's stairs here, guys. They're headed down.
Before we go, you said that there were some relics or statues or something in this room, right?
There's relics of torture
Like
instruments.
a torture chamber.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, so what would be like the heaviest object in the room?
Gunnar.
Aside from Gunnar.
A lot of these instruments are built into the walls, are built into the floors. They're secured. However,
Okay.
they're in various stages of disarray. They're breaking down. They're not functional at this point. Like things are rusted shut. But you think
But they're made of iron.
what's up?
Made of iron?
They're a mix of iron and wood.
Okay. This door to the south, Davdithas pulled it shut, correct?
Correct.
Can I tie a rope around the handle and then secure it to the most sturdy piece of iron I can find mounted to the wall
Sure.
in an attempt to lock it from opening?
Sure.
Okay. I'd like to pull a rope out of my bag and tie it around the handle as tight as I can get it
Okay.
and string it across the room to the adjacent wall and tie it up to a large chunk of iron so no one can open it.
Okay. You do
And
so.
A look of impressment crosses my face.
Impressment.
Yes, I am
Okay.
impressed.
You are impressed. Okay. Let's.
Mhm.
All right. So
Can I get a roll on how impressed he is?
Right.
I'd really need to know.
I'll tell you how impressed I am. I'm kind of nodding at it, but going on with my life.
You like that, Davdithas?
Mihaly, light my shield.
I just turn and cast light a couple of times onto his shield.
Thank you.
A couple
Gunner's
of
shield.
times.
Gunner's shield starts glowing with the light of, and it lights up the room. Slightly more than because you have light projecting from Davdithas' shield. And
I step into the staircase.
Idabrix, I believe your box is closed. So you can tell me if I'm wrong.
My little light box?
Yeah.
No, I opened it just enough so I could see that there were stairs there.
Okay. Gunnar, as you step down into the hallway, your light source on your shield illuminates the bottom of the steps. Down at the bottom of the steps, you see The room clearly opens up, but as you're looking down, there's clearly shadows at the bottom. So you're gonna keep progressing down the steps.
Yep, I'm gonna get about 5 feet from the base,
Where?
and I'm going to draw my short sword, and I'm gonna slam it against my shield, and call forth the challenge into the night.
Okay.
With that, I'm gonna lay my hand on his shoulder, cast Virtue, give him a little additional hit points there.
Oh,
And
ready
also-
my crossbow to shoot at anything that comes out of the dark.
I'm gonna stop you guys for a second because I just want to look into the camera at chat and just smile.
No, I don't like
I
that.
immediately think a 4-round retreat.
You can't meta this, my friend.
I
just
forgot
joking.
that we left the oven on. We have. Just-
Can you roll a perception and see what Amiko's up to? I think she needs our help. Let's go.
We should go back.
Fire or
Alrighty.
something.
Alrighty, guys. The ceiling of the strangely cold chamber arches to a vaulted height of 20 feet. The floor contains 11. You can see from your you can see about 6 at this point. Lids strewn haphazardly over 5-foot wide pits in the ground. From the darkness within these pits echo up strange shuffling sounds, and every so often a low moan. I'm gonna Davdithas and Gunnar, give me a perception, please.
Oh. Wow, Gunnar rolled a 20. I rolled a 19.
So Gunnar and Davdithas, as you look down at these wooden slats, you think they're very old. You think if somebody stepped on them, probably wouldn't be a good thing. They wouldn't support. You don't even think they would support Idabrix's weight. All right. Before you stands a figure, and I'm going to let you see him, and then I'm reading the description.
Well, he's cute.
The figure of a creature stands before you. However, while it vaguely represents a goblin, it appears to be twisted by some dark, foul means. This creature barely stands 3 foot tall, its scrawny, humanoid body dwarfed by its wide, ungainly head. A weapon is held at each arm, including the one protruding from the middle of its back. The symbol of Lamashtu emblazoned on his chest. His eyes alight on you, Gunnar. He smiles a wicked smile, cackles, and starts to advance. And with that, we're going to be on initiative.
Bring it on.
Oh, hamburgers.
That's a 6 for me.
18 for me.
Okay.
14 for me.
And a 7 for me.
Okay, and let's see. Davdithas and Gunnar, I gotta make this so that you guys can see our friend here, because the way they set up this combat is a little silly. But he is right in front of you at the bottom of the steps. So Davdithas, you are first to act, my friend.
All right. Let's see here. Am I able to move to the bottom of the stairs and move into that square just one step south of it?
Yes. So if you what you would have to do is move down to him, right in front of Gunnar, and then 5-foot step to the side. Actually, you don't even need to do that. You didn't even do it because you're not leaving his threat range as you move through.
Like, I want to be right here. Is that?
That's in the wall.
Okay. Yeah, I want to be in the wall.
I'm gonna zoom in to get a better look at that. That is not a valid square.
Okay, then yeah, I just want to be south of him.
So that would be standing on one of the wood-covered openings.
So there's no valid space to the south of him there.
Correct. You would have to stand in front of Gunnar at this point.
Oh, there's no valid spaces to the north of him either.
Correct.
Well, that's just silly.
Or the east.
There's literally nowhere to go.
Really nowhere to go. Yeah.
So I'm gonna call that you guys are allowed to make a valid movement through the steps. I feel like this should be a 5-foot square here.
Right.
I feel like the grid is off center.
The grid is off.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
'cause,
that's
like,
how
if we're
That's how
If
we'll
we're
roll it.
between the squares, you could fit a full person.
Yeah. So I would allow
Okay.
you could stand there.
That would
That
like
makes
to
sense
be
to me.
there. Yes.
I'll allow it. You guys need all the help you can get.
Otherwise, every square is a hole.
No,
It's literally
that's
occupied.
true. That would be true. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
All right.
you land in that square to the south of to this. Yeah, we'll call it the south of the creature in front of you.
Yeah. And I will swing with the might of my morning star.
Let's get it going. Let's see how Desna guides your.
With a 19.
So, Davdithas proceeds down the steps and takes a side step down to the south of this creature. Presents his hand in his morning star and takes a swing at the enemy for AC 19, and that is a hit, sir.
Oh, and I'm gonna hit him so hard. Kind of. It's a 4. It's kind of in the middle.
So he. I'm sorry, I didn't see how much damage. How much damage
4.
did you do? You did 4 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
As you come down on the creature, you hit him in the hump of his shoulder and doing 4 points of damage to him. And with that, why did that go out like that? So Gunnar, no, I'm sorry. I have to go through the top of the order just because it put 11 different creatures in for the people or something. So, Davdithas.
For something. That's not ominous. Jeez.
All right.
Can we roll perception?
No. Well, you guys already did. You already heard the shuffling.
Is there maybe 10 more?
Oh, I hope not.
Okay. So
Yeah, I just saw a fact.
you just saw a
And-
fax coming in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So
Did the goblin just heal because we rotated through initiative though?
oh, he does. Yeah. So we'll take that away. Don't worry.
Okay.
So the goblin looks up at Gunnar and looks behind him and sees the figure of Mihaly in Idabrix. Takes a deep breath and spews out a line of foul-smelling fluid from his mouth. Can you guys give me reflex saves? Davdithas, you are not in the wake of this.
Yes.
So he vomits out this fluid and it flies all the way through the line down past Idabrix. Idabrix, you have made your save, so you are going to take half damage, and Gunnar, you are going to take full damage, as well as Mihaly. So I'm going to roll this, and I'm going to have you apply it, and then if you made your save, you just take half this damage, okay?
If I have evasion,
That is your ability that you automatically take half from a...
that is an ability that if you make a successful reflex save against an attack that normally deals half damage, I take no damage.
Excellent. You have success. So Idabrix nimbly jumps to the side, parkours off the side of the wall, and avoids this damage.
That's right, I do.
So Gunnar and Mihaly are going to take 3 points of damage, and this is acid-based damage.
Fantastic.
Also, I'm gonna need from the two of you a fortitude save.
Why?
It's a 19.
15.
Okay, the both of you are good. You have done it.
Yeah,
That's
not
as
at all
you
terrifying.
lucky.
Miha, you're up, my friend.
Cool. Okay. I would like to. Okay, be it that there's acid at our feet. If I move, is that still in play?
No.
Okay,
I would let you know
I'll
if that was enough.
I'll take a 5-step in and I'll cast Daze at the creature.
At the creature. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, and that's going to be a DC of 14. I can see if it will roll by dropping an attack on it or
Yeah.
cast. It
So
failed the save.
Yep. So he is currently dazed. So let's give him the dazed status. And we will give it to him. And how many rounds is it again?
Just one round.
1 round. Okay. So he is currently dazed to the end of his next round. That brings us, Mihaly, would you like any other actions on your turn?
Nope, I think that's it.
I do have to take 1 damage away from him. So give me 1 second.
And he's dead, and we win.
No.
Yeah.
I have to give him 1 damage. I'm sorry. Let's see. And that brings us to Idabrix.
I would have to get through everybody in order to be able to attack. So I'm gonna move up slightly.
You can fire through friendly
Yeah.
targets, and he's not into hand-to-hand combat. Oh, he is. I'm sorry. He is in with
He
the
is.
class. Yep.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, thanks a lot, jerk. Yeah, I'm still gonna have to fire because otherwise I can't do anything.
Okay.
So let me do that.
So Idabrix is going to present her crossbow, take aim, and let fly with a bolt at the creature in front of her for a 16, and that does hit the creature in his current status.
All right, cool. Oh wait, no, isn't he in hand to hand?
He is, so that'd be 12.
12.
Let me double check. I don't think that's going to hit his AC, but we will double check. Boom, boom, boom. His AC, that does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, so that brings us down to Gunnar. Sorry, Gunnar, it's your turn.
All right, 3-armed, funky-looking goblin incoming. I'm in a narrow corridor. I've got 5 feet. I unsheath my Uthbert sword again, and I charge into him, and I try to run him through the blade.
Okay.
We're calling this on like Donkey Kong.
Okay, so Gunnar draws forth the magical sword granted that he found her in the thing.
That's a
And
natural 20 with a
charges-
critical confirmed.
Charges down to the creature, presents his weapon on the way, calls upon Odin to guard his strike, to guide his strike, connects as solidly into the shoulder of the creature, and hits for he hits and he confirms his crit for AC 27, and does 16 points.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage to the creature.
I love this sword.
A solid telling blow. Blood starts to fly from the creature. And Gunnar, we also have to roll. I'm going to get you to roll. You roll the 4. Let's start this right now. I would personally like you guys to roll on the critical table for it to give you guys
Sure.
a little sense of what you guys get to do. Fumble as well. So give me a D20 roll, please, Gunnar.
That'd be a 3.
That's a 3. So let's see. On a 3, in addition to standard critical hit damage to your target, you gain combat advantage against all enemies on the battlefield until the next turn. In this game, instead of combat advantage, we're gonna give you a +2 to hit. Okay?
Okay, sounds good, man.
That
All
sounds
right.
that sounds good, folks. Okay, so we're gonna go from there. And that brings us to Davdithas.
Okay.
You guys do
well,
notice that as combat wears on, he heals a little bit.
Okay. I'm feeling spicy. I'm feeling like I want to just lay it into him.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take can I full round attack and do 2 attacks?
Yes, you can. No,
All
wait.
right.
What's your place? No.
Huh?
What's your?
We're 2 level.
Yeah, you're 2 level.
You can only do 1.
So, I believe that comes to you at level 4 or 6, Davdithas.
Okay. Okay.
Mike, if he was dazed, would he still be able to heal?
Yes.
He takes no actions.
Yep. It's an innate ability that automatically happens.
Just wanted to ask. Thank
Yep. It's not so anything activated at that point, Mihaly. That's what I would rule. But this is something inherent to his nature that.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So sorry, Davdithas, it's to you, sir.
I have changed my mind. I'm gonna just do 1 attack because that's all I can do.
Okay. Fair enough, my friend.
Yep. It's weird how these single choices decide everything I do. And that is a 6.
So Davdithas, he has a pretty high opinion of himself, and he has this personal relationship with Desna, so he's very confident in ability. I'm gonna attack this thing twice. Wait. No. I'm gonna hit him once really well. So he swings back with his Morning Star, gets a good, swing going in his arm, and just completely misses this creature because he misjudges his height and he swings right over his head. And with that, it brings us to the creature. The creature is going to take an attack at Gunnar, and he is going to. Oh,
He would miss his round if he's dazed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. All right. So, at that point, he's just bobbling and weaving, and he's unable to take an action, and that brings us to Mihaly.
Okay, seeing him wobbling and obviously not doing anything, I'm gonna cast Acid Splash at him.
Okay, let's see it.
So I roll a 2 + 5 is 3.
Unfortunately, that does not land. Beat his range
Or
touch
5,
AC.
sorry.
Range touch AC. But so Mihaly conjures forth his spell in his hands. It flies forward, and it just completely misses him, and it doesn't affect him in any way. That will bring us down to Idabrix. It is your turn, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to try to fire again with my crossbow that hates me.
Our heroic halfling is going to present her crossbow and shoot. And what AC do you hit, ma'am?
He's still in hand-to-hand?
Yes.
Or no, because he's dazed. Okay, then 14.
AC 14 is not a hit because he is, in fact, it doesn't matter if he's unable to make a turn, he's still in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
She rolled an 18 but took out the 4.
Right.
Exactly. So it would be AC 14, and that does not hit.
Okay.
Yep. So Idabrix makes a valiant effort. She's trying to line up her shot between her two friends and wants to make sure that she doesn't hit them, and it goes wide. She overcompensates for her friends. And Gunnar, this brings us to you, sir.
Ripping the blade from the center torso of this thing, I spin it once more with an overhand, bringing around my shield, and then driving it down across the center torso once more.
Excellent. Let's see this valiant attack land. Well, we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
That's a 17 for a hit.
So
Nice.
17 does hit his AC, and let's see the damage on that.
That's 10 points of damage.
So Gunnar lands his telling bow on the chest of the enemy, opening up a slash along his chest. Not enough to dig down into the sinew, but it definitely hurts him. And that brings us to the top of the order. And Davdithas, you will be up, sir.
You know, miss once, shame on me. Miss twice, shame on Desna. And Desna doesn't want that shame.
Does not want that shame.
No, so I'm going to trust in Desna and take another mighty swing with the Morning Star.
Okay, let's see it.
That's another 5.
Can we get an F in can we get an F in chat for Davdithas picking up Gunnar's dice tonight?
Oh my gosh.
Let's see some F's in chat.
This is the worst.
Alrighty.
Why do you play like this, Gunnar?
Very carefully.
So Davdithas, trusting in his goddess to guide his blow, steps forward and tries to smash him in the face with the Morning Star, and is unable to land a blow on him. When it gets to it is now this creature's turn, and you do see it heal a little bit. So he is going to he looks at Gunnar, he looks up at you, and he's obviously he's a little intimidated by the size of you. So he takes his weapon and swings it to the side and tries to stab Davdithas in the thigh.
It makes sense. I do the same.
And swings for AC 15.
It's a miss, unfortunately, for him.
Okay. So with that, he tries to swing over and poke Davdithas in the leg with one of his arms, and it unfortunately misses, and he's going to come in with a follow-up blow and with a dagger and try to poke you in the foot. And
Please.
AC 8.
I laugh at it. I laugh at it as it misses.
You laugh at it as it misses. Okay. All right. So
Says the guy who missed twice.
Shut up, smart one.
Aha, your
Alrighty.
luck is as poor as mine.
Mihaly, you are my
On
friend.
God. All right, seeing them swing and miss at each other.
What an epic fight.
I'm just gonna see if I can miss twice and cast Acid Splash again.
Okay.
It's like a slap fight between two 5-year-olds. Jesus.
That's right. I roll a 15 plus 3 is 18.
AC 18 hits, my friend.
And I roll a damage of Uno.
So the damage flies forth, and you do see it hit him, and he resists the damage. It doesn't appear to do any damage to him.
Oh shit! He vomited acid at us, and this isn't helping. Guys, I don't know what to do.
Idabrix, you're up.
I'm gonna try one more time because I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
Right. That is definitely gonna miss.
What'd you roll, Idabrix?
I rolled an 8.
All right, so Idabrix again tries to present her crossbow and let fly with a bolt. Unfortunately, this is a very poor shot, and it bounces off the wall, narrowly missing Gunnar's ear, and skids off into the darkness. That brings us to Gunnar.
All right. This thing's been torn apart and is now ignoring me, and I press my advantage, forcing myself forward more into him for flavor text.
Okay.
I drive the blade up from underneath his belly and into his sternum
Okay.
with a powerful telling blow.
Let's see this powerful strike.
That's a 23 to hit.
And that does hit his AC, sir. So let's see some of this epic damage.
That's max damage for 11 points.
Okay.
Wow.
So you do 11 points of damage to this enemy. He, as you drive it up into his sternum, his face, scrunches together in anguish. Your blood starts to rush out over your hand, foul smelling, and kind of, it doesn't do any damage, but it doesn't feel pleasant on your hand. So.
All right. So, for a bit more flavor,
Yep.
I'm going to leave the blade buried in his torso, and I
Okay.
scream out, "Heal this!" And for my move action, I draw my hammer.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. And that brings us to Davdithas.
I know what I should probably try again, but I'm a little concerned at the results. So, you know what? Fool me once.
That's our new T-shirt, folks. Davdithas' face with "Fool me once." ...
Fool me twice, but you know what? Fool me 3 times. I don't even know what to say for that. So
Chat,
let's
can
go
we get
for it.
can we get a preemptive F in chat?
Oh wow, wow! The faith. Have faith in your god, as I have faith in mine. Desna, guide this strike. That's a tip.
Oh my god.
Worse.
And with that, Davdithas instantly dies and disappears from this world.
You're gonna re-roll that card now.
Davdithas, you don't feel the presence of your goddess within your strike, and as you limp wristedly try to swing at the enemy, it kind of rolls to the side and just hits him on the side a little bit, and he just kind of looks at you, just like, what a pathetic strike. That's what you get from. That's what you feel from this creature in front of you.
I'ma hurt you.
The creature.
Fat beast.
The creature takes a 5-foot step back, looks at the row of people in front of him, takes a deep breath, and spews out acid again.
Oh, bring it, little man.
So, blood, bile, and acid. So I'm gonna need everybody in the line in front of me. So that would be Gunnar, Mihaly, and Idabrix to start with a reflex save for me, please.
That's an 18 reflex.
That is a 22 reflex.
That is a 4 reflex.
Okay.
Oh.
So Gunnar, being very close to the person and initially seeing them take that breath in, knows what's coming because he's seen it up close and personal at least one time. So he dodges to the side. Mihaly's like, "Hey, what's going on over there?" And takes it full in the face And Idabrix is blocked by Mihaly taking the full blast in his face. So you are going to take...
Does he get an AOO for stepping out of range and then firing?
No, because it's a breath weapon.
Oh, it's a natural attack. Yeah.
Yep. So Mihaly, you
Natural
take
attack.
4 points of damage, and then I'm going to need a fort save from you, please.
Okay. I roll a fortitude save of 2 + 1 is 3.
My curse is spreading.
So if I'm looking at this right, Mihaly, it looks like you are currently disabled.
That's correct.
You
yes.
have taken 7 wounds, so okay. Let me just take a look at this. So you are you stand there, you take the full blast in your face, and you are currently nauseated as well. You look to Gunnar.
I'm not okay with the phrasing of that.
And you look behind you at your friend Idabrix, and you topple forward to the ground. With that, it brings us
Thanks,
to
buddy.
Mihaly, but you can't do anything right now. And Idabrix, you're up.
Yeah, crossbow.
I'd like to point out you're the only one today who hasn't fainted, so maybe you should just leave us to our fates and go live another life.
Right? Can I flee? Can I just run back up and grab help? I know some great people from our RP channel that would love to come down and help.
Probably better than us.
All right, let's see. I'm going to try to fire with my crossbow again.
Let's see this epic strike.
That's a 22. I'm assuming -4.
Yep.
Nope.
Or no?
No, it's
He's not
not.
melee anymore.
No.
It's a 22.
Idabrix steps forward, seeing her friend fall to the ground unconscious, puking himself, presents her crossbow and says, "Not another one. Let's fly with a bolt." It strikes true into the chest of the enemy, doing 6
Nice.
points of damage and downing the enemy.
That's my 3rd one tonight, you guys.
Wow.
The creature gurgles and falls to the ground.
Oh, thank
I
goodness.
love it.
It's to you guys. What would you like to do?
Are we out of initiative?
Yes, you are.
Oh,
I step forward and retrieve my sword, putting my hammer back
Okay.
and cleaning the sword.
Okay.
I would like to.
You're unconscious.
Can I
You're
kind of help
unconscious.
clean
Moaning.
Mihaly off a little bit? Like, sorry,
All right,
buddy.
We all talked over each other. Let's Idabrix, what would you like to do?
Because I feel a little bad that Mihaly took the brunt of that damage. I'm gonna kind of like clean him up a little bit and be like, sorry, buddy.
Okay. Absolutely.
cleaning an unconscious person.
Yep.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna run over to Mihaly.
Okay.
And I probably don't even need to be right next to him, but I'm going to lean straight down, kneel right next to him, and I'll use my last healing channel energy.
Okay.
And here we go.
It's
Ooh,
a me.
6.
So everybody currently heals for 6.
Ooh, I'm fully healed.
I did it. I healed.
Oh my god, what happened?
Davdithas, you healed as well. I'm just looking
Yep.
at the HP tracker. So.
Yeah, taking it.
Okay. Give me
You don't entirely want me to tell you what happened, my friend.
So just so we are clear, you as Gunnar and Davdithas had stepped in the room, you do hear the groaning from beneath those wooden doors. But
I was gonna push one to the left of me open a little bit and peer in.
Sure. I'm also going to open the room so you can see because you have enough light to see the whole room now. There's a total of 11 of these trapdoors. As you push one aside, Gunnar, and you look down in, there is a shambling creature in the bottom of it that groans up at you when the light hits.
I'm sorry, what did it look like?
It's a shambling human, and it groans as the light hits it and it looks up at you.
I look back at the staircase. This is why we burn our dead. Right here.
No, I know what that means.
This is why we burn our dead.
Davdithas, what did I miss?
Just pick up your weapons.
Oh my god, okay.
I pushed the dead corpse of the mutated goblin into the pit with the undead.
Are you sure you want to do that?
It's like,
Oh no, I
Check
probably
them.
want to search him first, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably a thing.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me find his thing. Wow, it didn't even give him his thing. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
that's unfortunate for him.
That's unfortunate for him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Davdithas, is your man meat returned?
So far, Desna has returned my man meat.
wow.
Desna has returned all of our man meat.
thank
Excuse me, I am a girl over here. Thank you very much.
You are a woman. So
Well, he
man
mentioned
meat.
it before.
Yeah. Wait,
I'm
I had a
dazed.
moment.
I don't know what's going on right now.
wait. I had a moment of inspiration. I run west as fast as I can. And I keep running.
Where is our cleric going?
Whoa, whoa.
And I keep running back to the room with the stage. And I retrieve my javelin.
Hold on 1 second while you do that. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me high or low.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna take high.
Okay.
Wait.
This is good. This is good. I'll take it. All right.
All right.
Come back, javelin in hand, and I go. Okay. All right, we're good. Go on.
Okay. So Gunnar, as you search the creature, you see a very fine-looking hand axe, a dagger clearly made of silver, and you see a long sword as well. You can take a look. You guys can inspect it closer if you'd like. If you have the ability to judge the quality of a weapon, you can determine more about it.
Miha, you awake yet?
I would like to do that.
Yeah, barely.
Idabrix, so you can let's start with you. Okay.
Do the detecting magic thing while I hold these things. Look at what I
That's a
found. I
10
hold the
for a
3 up.
raise.
Idabrix, so you know this hand axe to be a masterwork weapon. You're not sure how much it goes for or anything else, but you know it's a masterwork weapon.
All right, so there you have it, guys. That's masterwork.
I will cast detect magic.
The sword starts glowing with a magical light.
Gunnar,
beneath-
that sword you're holding. There's something special about that.
Can you concentrate on it and figure out what?
We're out of initiative. Can I take a 20 and
No,
Figure it out?
not in a dungeon, but you could roll your spellcraft knowledge, try and figure out what's
Okay.
going on with this weapon and identify it.
that's knowledge arcana or
spellcraft.
spellcraft.
Yep.
I roll a spellcraft for 14 plus 5 is 19.
You know this weapon to be a +1 longsword. Be high.
Gunnar, that's a really nice longsword.
Stop flirting with him and tell me what the weapon is.
It's like a regular longsword, but 1 increment better from my understanding. It's like, I don't want to say, I mean, there's no other way to put it, but like, would that make sense if I said a longsword plus 1 bit of longsword extra?
It's painting an image in my mind.
So
yes.
what's it, Mihai? What you would say in this, if you wanted to stay with the main character?
Thank you.
This weapon
Save me.
is magically enhanced to perform better than the typical weapon.
And I pass this information along
Yep.
to the party.
If we're talking from an RP perspective, if
Thank
Idabrix had rolled, if Idabrix had figured out, she would say something like, "Well, this weapon is of superior quality. The balance is very well, so that it fits very good in your hand and it flows easily." You, being a practitioner of the sorcerer's arts and knowing that this is a magical weapon, it's been magically enhanced to aid you in combat. All right,
Guys, this sword has been magically enhanced to aid us in combat. It's
Wow.
it's superior to your regular longsword.
Does anybody want this thing?
Well, I mean, you've already got a shiny weapon. Maybe I could take one.
I'm usually more akin to a longsword if you want the short sword or vice versa. It's up to you. You tell me what you want.
I mean,
Are you guys
You tell
discussing
me.
this right now?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I never like when I can see rolls in the shadows there.
Quick answer.
I mean, what do you think? What are you thinking? Tell me about your thoughts.
Davdithas, what weapon does your goddess allow you to use?
I mean, I have proficiencies in
But what weapons does your goddess allow you to use?
a star knife. Is there more? To my knowledge, simply a star knife is the only weapon of my goddess.
Okay.
The star knife is the chosen weapon of your goddess. It's not the only one, though.
But you're using a mace and a morning star already.
Oh, more using a morning star. That's all I've got. Is morning
Typically,
star knife.
and we'll
and javelin.
check. Well, for the sake of moving this along right now, typically clerics are not allowed to use swords, so they're
Really?
only allowed to use blunted or blunt weapons. But we can
Okay.
check on that for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm proficient with all simple weapons.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a look. We'll
Okay.
look outside of game. So
Okay.
in the meantime,
In the meantime, something
I'm gonna-
attacks you.
I'm gonna say you can use it, and we'll make a ruling after the game.
Okay.
So you guys decide, but you are arguing in the middle of a of the dungeon.
Okay. Why don't you just hold on to that for now? We'll sort this out later.
I toss you the longsword and stand up.
I hope I catch it.
Give me an acrobatics.
Oh, Jesus.
Ugh.
Why? I have a -6, Mike. I have a -6.
Why did you say you hope you got it?
Because that's the way this works. It's just-
Okay.
That's a -1.
The sword clatters to the ground very loudly.
Oh no.
It does the whole thing. Okay. But you go pick it up.
We will turn you into a warrior one day.
I kind of just nod my head and pick it up and
Okay.
put it with
So-
the rest of my stuff.
So in the room, you see a corridor leading to your south. It is about 20 feet into the room. You think if you make your way, you can make your way safely there around the perimeter of the room.
Okay, I'll make my way there first and peer into the opening with my lighted shield.
Okay. So what you see is a corridor that stretches down to a closed door about 50 feet to your south, as well as a door on the eastern wall, which would be your left hand as you proceed down the hall.
I look back and wait for the rest of my party. Lady, gentlemen,
Moving. Where?
are you all coming?
I'm coming.
There we go.
I'm
I
just
was
gonna
moving
move right
Mihaly.
along.
You said there was also a silver dagger.
Yes,
Correct.
would you like it?
Did any of us take it?
No, I have both weapons still.
You have it?
Yeah, I picked them up.
Okay. You hold on to it.
Okay.
I was just thinking if it was on the corpse, I'd take it.
Yeah, we don't want to leave anything behind. Lead the way.
Okay.
Wait. Let me touch you with virtue.
That
Okay.
sounds
Touch like a virtue.
for the very first time. Okay.
And I'm
That's
gonna
a catchy tune, my friend. You should.
make my way to the first interchange,
Okay.
looking to my
My
left
cousin
and
was
then
a
further
bard.
down.
Oh, makes sense.
Gunnar, as you get down to the midway down the hallway to that room on your left, you oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pick your character up. So as you look into the room, are you actually going to come to the mouth of the intersection?
Yeah, I'll move there.
Okay. So what you see is you see a twisting flight of spiral stairs, a staircase, and it looks like it goes down. It went down at one point, but it's completely caved in going down. With, you know, about 5 feet down the steps, you see it's full with rubble all the way down.
Okay. And what's in front of me? What's
So the door
Is
in
it
front of
on
you, there's a closed door in front of you about 20 feet away from you now.
Okay. Idabrix, can you check and open this door?
Well, let me check it. Let's start there.
Step to the side over here.
I will go down and I will check the door.
So Idabrix proceeds 20 feet down south to the door, stands
Yep.
in front of it, and decides to check it for traps. And she is confident there is no traps on that door.
Okay, I'm gonna check and see if it's locked, please.
The door is not locked.
I am going to open up my little light box and I'm gonna open the door just a little bit and peek inside.
Hey,
And
this strange room is 15 foot in a diameter sphere. Several objects float in the room, spinning lazily in space. A ragged book, a scroll, a bottle of wine, a dead raven surrounded by a halo of floating and writhing maggots, and a twisted iron wand with a forked tip. Yet perhaps the most unnerving aspect of this room is the walls, for they are plated in sheets of strange red metal that ripple every once in a while with silent black electricity that seems to coalesce into strange runes or even words far too often for the effect to be chance.
I would like to detect magic.
You detect magic.
Just step forward and see if there's. Is there anything I can tell about this room?
I'm just
basically?
gonna be like, Mihaly, this is all you.
Okay, I'll step.
So let's do this. Give
Close
me a
up to the
knowledge.
front of the
give me a
door.
spellcraft.
Not knowledge arcana spellcraft.
Spellcraft, please. Spellcraft,
Okay.
please.
I 2 + 5 is 7.
So
Can I give him my reroll?
no, you can't.
Well, we're out of combat. Could I have taken a 10 or a 20?
No, because you're
Okay.
currently in a dungeon, and you as you know, there's been threats to you all over.
Sure.
So you're not sure. You think this magic is too high for you. So we're gonna break this down into steps, okay? Because you cast detect magic. The overall effect of the room, you're not sure what's going on in there. You've seen effects similar to this, but you're not sure what's actually going on in the room. So we're gonna move from item to item. So the book in the room glows. That's floating around. The scroll burns glows as well as the wand. So those 3 items do glow. You can. I'm gonna say you're not able to try to identify them until you get them in your hands by some means.
Guys, I don't think we should enter this room. Gunnar, do you still have a net?
Yeah, I have 2.
I would like you, if you would, sir, to cast the net over these items and try to retrieve them without entering the room.
I stare at you.
Like
I'm gonna
fish for them?
back up.
I stare at you and I blink at you a lot. Mihaly, have I ever told you of Odin?
Well, you've mentioned him casually, but go ahead.
Did you know that Odin is not only the All-Father but the god of magic in my land?
Okay, well, I'm not quite up to date on the gods per
There's
se, but
there's a
elaborate.
saying that Odin gives us that isn't, those of us that aren't sages or ones with the sight or the ones with the ability to heal. And that saying is roughly, don't start none, won't be none.
Okay.
To say that room doesn't frighten me ever so slightly would be a lie. So, if you're telling me that this is safe and that I won't endanger myself or the party, then I'll do it.
I'm not gonna say that that's safe at the moment. Let's try to resolve the threats around us and maybe revisit this room. I mean, they look pretty cool. They're definitely magical. You know I want them.
Mihai,
But-
give me
Check
an
this out.
It
Mihai, give me an
may
intelligence
not
check.
be. Okay. Oh, I roll an intelligence of 5. Herpader. They look pretty cool.
The items look pretty cool to you.
They look cool, man. I like need that, you know?
So wait, what's the floor look like? It's just
So the room is circular in nature, Davdithas. The walls are plated, and they have, it's like, I believe they said red plate. Boom, 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 boom.
gosh, why am
They
I
are
thinking
plated
about
in streets of strange red metal that ripple every once in a while with silent black electricity. Occasionally, it's far too often to be a chance. You might see snippets of words or some kind of language.
Okay.
I'd like to just pick up a pebble off the ground and just toss it into the room, just
Okay.
casually onto the floor.
You pick
Does
up the-
anything happen?
You pick up the pebble and then you toss it into the room. When it leaves your hand, it arcs typically as any other object would. As soon as it hits the, as soon as it crosses the threshold of the door, it just starts lazily spinning through. Like it's keeping its trajectory, but it's like going through. It's like it's lost all its weight, and it does go forward to the other wall, bounces off, and starts it just starts spinning around the room lazily.
Guys, I have never been in 0G. I'm about to jump in here if you don't stop me.
Hold up, I have terrible ideas to discuss with you guys.
Okay.
What if we tie a rope to one of us? They make an attempt into the room.
Volunteer, sir.
I mean, I was thinking about volunteering, but you just said you like it, so you know.
Why not?
Yeah.
We're in a dungeon filled with enemies and undead that wish us dead. We're also in a dungeon that is containing our foes that wish to demolish and destroy our city. And we're sitting here fucking around, messing with a room that we can probably come back to.
But
And I
that
point
could
to
be the
Gunnar and I'm like,
source.
exactly what he said.
But that could
But
be the
it's so
source of their
cool.
power. You know? We don't know. I'm
That-
already
Book,
grabbing
a
rope.
scroll, a bottle of wine. You know, Davdithas wants that. Dead
There's
Raven.
something
I
for
mean,
everyone.
maybe that's a snack later, Gunnar.
I let
can
them
make it
continue
taste good.
talking, and I set down my pack and my shield. I proceed to retrieve my rope out of my pack, and while he continues to talk and try to convince us all, I start fashioning the rope around Mihai's waist.
Yes.
Tightly.
Yes.
I just stand there. So as I was saying, I'll totally go in there.
Okay. Well, now, even though this is a terrible idea, I do have some things that could help.
Yes.
I will
Mihai,
grant
when you pass, may I have your hat?
I take off my hat and hand it to Gunnar.
Thank you.
Oh.
I put
Please
it up.
give it back if I survive.
Okay.
Of course.
Of course. Okay, thank you.
I will give you Desna's guidance.
I cinch the rope. I
Davdithas,
set it up.
before
I take a
go,
5-foot step back.
ride or die pact.
It's ride or die, bro.
You coming in for me?
I'll come in for you.
All right.
Fist
You
bump.
are not
Fist
going
bump.
in after him. I will knock you unconscious. If he dies, you are not going in after him.
Ride or die, bro. Ride or die.
Okay, hands up. I get ready to be launched in.
All right. I give you Desna's guidance, which will actually give you a +1 on a saving throw or skill check.
Hey, Davdithas, that spell that you casted upon me
Yes.
that allowed me to hit more accurately. You remember what I'm talking about?
Nope, don't remember. Wait,
Out of
I'll just use everything.
I'm so ready.
I'll use every spell I know. All right. Here's
Wow.
some light. Here's some guidance. Here's some virtue. I'll give you an little extra health there. Here's a little bit of luck from Desna as well, which will let you re-roll.
I'll
I
cast
can't
Daze on
believe him.
Davdithas.
I can't believe I'm about to fucking do this.
And I'm just standing in the back of the hallway going, oh my god.
I close my hands
Oh
into
my
full
God.
dive formation.
I pick up Mihai. Odin,
Wins.
Odin, guide him. for this fool does not know what he does. And I pitch him into the room at
Give
the
me-
items.
Gunnar, give me let's how are we gonna do this? Give me a
That's
give
a great
give me a
question.
high or low. No.
High.
No. We're gonna go. Give me an give me a strength
A
check.
CMB?
please. Strength check.
Good thing you're strong as shit.
That's
Okay.
16.
Your aim flies true. So what
Yes.
you guys see is you see Gunnar pick up Mihaly and
Like a
just kinda
fucking lawn dart.
and just swing him back and forth, and then huck him at the door, and gracefully Mihaly flies through the opening of the door, hits past the threshold of it, and immediately slows down, but still propelling forward, almost like he's weightless.
I quickly pick up the rope that's still in the hall with him,
Okay.
and I get ready to yank like hell.
Okay.
As I'm floating through the room, I'm gonna reach for all the objects. Well, specifically the book and the scroll and the bottle of wine,
You
because
get that
hey,
bottle of wine, you son of a.
bottle of wine first.
Oh god.
Just clamoring, just hands out.
Okay. Give me 3 acrobatics checks, please.
Would you like to use
Oh.
one of your +1s that I gave you? You have to declare it before the roll.
Okay. On the bottle of wine, no.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, there's a scroll and a wand.
Fine.
Okay. On the bottle of wine, I roll a 15.
As Mihaly sails through the room, his hand comes out and he secures the bottle of wine and places it in his pack.
Yes.
On the wand, I would like to use my +1
Okay.
from Heron,
Oh.
and I roll a 14.
Is that with the
Mihaly?
+1?
So plus
Oh,
1 for 15.
not with the +1, so a 15.
Okay. So Mihaly, with his other hand, reaches out, grabs the wand, and tucks it into his belt.
On the ragged book, using my +1 from Davdithas, I roll a 9.
You're not quite able
Oh,
to
10, sorry.
A 10. Okay. So with a 10, you fumble a little bit, but you are able to get your fingers on it, and it take you a second, but you're able to secure it in your bag.
And just because I'm already in here, the dead raven, surrounded by a halo, floating with writhing maggots. I look back and say, "Do I get this one?"
I nod.
I jerk him out of the room.
Oh.
Did you attempt to get the scroll?
I rolled for the scroll, yeah.
No, I think you rolled for the wand, the bottle of wine, and the prayer book.
Yep. Yeah, you didn't do the other one.
Okay, for the scroll,
It's all
I
you,
roll
man.
a 19.
Oh
Plus
yeah,
2 is
you get
21.
that thing with
Wow.
authority.
Nice.
You grasp it.
Snatch,
Yep.
sack, done.
Now I rip him out of the room.
Okay. So Gunnar, when you start to pull him, it feels a little sluggish at first, but as soon as Mihaly gets to the threshold of the door, he hits the ground like a brick.
Oh,
Yep.
guys, I totally did it. I did the thing.
You
That was
got it.
amazing.
You got it. You did it, bro.
Look at all this shit I got.
Let me see the wine.
If you drink that wine right now, I will fucking kill
I
you.
immediately hand the wine to Davdithas.
Yeah, I won't- I
Bottoms
won't-
up.
I won't drink it yet. I just put it in my sack.
I'm gonna hold out the remaining items
Okay.
and ask the party to take a look at them with me.
I'm slowly slinking off towards the north.
we don't have the time for this. We need to go.
Can I roll now that I'm holding them? Can I roll knowledge arcana and see if I know anything about them?
Spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
Yep.
Do you want 3 separate rolls?
Yep.
Or
So declare the items as you do it.
okay, the first is the wand,
Okay.
a 13.
You're not sure what this one does.
Okay, the second is the scroll.
Okay.
A 18.
You believe this scroll is a scroll of burning hands.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that, guys. Scroll of burning hands. I've totally seen this before.
Yes.
And I will roll a, I guess on the last thing, the book, a 13.
You don't think this this book is your type of magic, so you're unable to figure out what this book is.
I'm not sure what this is. Davdithas here.
Where did Davdithas go?
From the distance, you can hear a cork pop.
Dear God.
Excuse me, I have to kill a cleric. I run
On your
down
way,
the hall
sir.
after him
I jump out of the way.
You're running full speed.
till I get to the opening of the door. Yes.
Okay.
I'm lifting the bottle to my lips.
I'm gonna follow after.
A quick right turn right into him as I smack the bottle out of his hands.
No.
Okay. All right, Davdithas, you want to try and recover the bottle before it hits the ground?
I would love to.
Give me an acrobatics, please.
Why always
Or
acrobatics?
sleight of hand.
Can I
May
get
as
naked
well.
first?
I can make it first.
It will help my acrobatics. All right, here we go. It's a 10.
The bottle slips through your hands and falls to the ground, smashing loudly.
Where I was there, could I make an acrobatics to dive and catch it before it smashes?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Thank you. I roll a 18.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
So Mihaly, seeing this bottle get slapped out of Davdithas' hands, it flips head over head into the air. He dives at the down to the ground, puts his arms out, and the bottle lands in his hands, successfully not making a sound.
Whoa.
I stand up and look.
Don't
at
give
it.
that back to him. Do not.
Okay. Davdithas, cork, please, sir. Extending my hand.
I'm just kind of in shock at the moment. I just slowly reach out and give it back to him.
Okay, I'm gonna cork it. Is there anything I can tell about this if I had a perception or a knowledge check?
Did I get a whiff of it at all when I uncorked it?
It was a
Can
fruity
anyone in
blend.
the party tell me anything about it?
Fruity.
Luna, give me a knowledge local, please.
Knowledge local.
You picked up knowledge local, right?
It's a 9.
Nah, you're not sure. You guys don't know anything about this.
If I were to cast detect magic, would it? It's not magical, right? I
It didn't
believe
glow
you
earlier, did it?
Covered that earlier. Yeah. Okay.
Given my vast consumption of alcohols, do I recognize the scent?
No.
Damn.
I'll
We
cork
have-
it and put it in my bag.
Oh, I was gonna say,
And
would you
tell
like to put it in the
Davdithas.
haversack?
I'm gonna have everybody. I'm gonna have everybody in the party give me an intelligence checks, please.
All right. Oh, nat 20.
19.
Natural 20.
19.
Okay.
Wow. We rock.
So for those who rolled over a 10, which is everybody, I believe, so you believe that there's only 2 doors you have not checked in the dungeon so far. The door where the magical presence was from, and the door over on the stage that was going south.
Yeah, but what about the wine?
In Mihai's bag.
Well,
Not going
yeah,
in.
I'm gonna hold on to that, and then I'm gonna sidebar with Davdithas and kind of
I
lean
step-
over and touch his shoulder.
Okay.
Shots later at the end, though.
Fair enough. Let's
We'll
move
figure
on.
this one out.
Mike, back up the stairs. I walk
I'm
past him
following
angrily.
Gunnar.
Okay.
I cut the rope that they used to try to keep the door shut.
Whoa, dude, what are you
I
doing?
want to before we do this, Gunnar, I want to resolve something if you don't mind.
Sure.
Mihai, were you going to show Davdithas the book?
Sorry.
Were you going to show Davdithas the book? Was that the original intention of running down the hall?
Well, I wanted to show the entire party the book, but Davdithas had already left, so yeah, I would like to show him all the items, the book, the scroll, the wand.
Davdithas, looking down at the book, you are very aware of this symbol, as well as the rest of your party. You've seen the symbol of Lamashtu before. I'm going to have you give me a knowledge religion, please.
Ooh. All right.
I have some knowledge in religion, and I have exactly 12 knowledge in religion.
Okay. You believe this is a prayer book of Lamashtu. As such, it is a blaspheme object to you, and it fills your heart with loathing.
Oh, you should throw that thing to the floor and stomp on it and burn it and maybe give me that bottle of wine.
You got all that from the book?
This is a thing of Lamashtu. It's the only way.
Well, okay. Say we destroy it now, we learn nothing from it. Although you do find it repulsive.
Blaspheme, I walk away.
Gunnar,
Okay.
you are cutting the rope?
Yep.
Okay.
It's my rope, man.
It's my
Are you
rope.
cutting it so that it's like in the middle, or did you just take it off the door?
By the handle, I just took it off the door.
Okay, so you lose about 3 inches off the rope. I think you can spare it, Mihaly.
I can spare just baby.
All right. And
can't.
what would you like to do next, Gunnar?
I look back at Idabrix. You said this door wasn't trapped, right?
That was my recollection.
I throw the door open.
Gunnar, as you open the door with your light source, you see a chamber in front of you. The crumbling remains of several chairs and a long table clutter the floor to this room. To the south stand 3 stone doors, each bearing a strange symbol that resembles a 7-pointed star. They are all,
Gunnar, there was something magic in this room.
they're all currently closed.
Well, just because it's magic doesn't mean it was.
Step in. Idabrix, need help with the doors.
Yep, I'm coming.
Wait, let me give you all some virtue. Everyone gather around for virtue. I'm gonna touch you all.
Oh, I don't want you to touch me right now.
Okay. All right. No touchy for you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna check the door. Well, it's to the furthest west.
Okay. The door's not locked.
Okay, I push it open.
As you open the door, you see the skeletal remains. You see the remains of a skeletal figure. Its features seem misshapen. 3 brittle arms protrude from it at odd angles.
So I'm gonna just close it.
Okay. Okay.
Be like, so there's a funky looking skeleton in that one.
Awesome. I open my door.
Okay. So Gunnar, you're opening the central door in there?
Yep.
As you open the door, the first thing you notice is the size of the skeleton the size of the skeleton's head in front of you. Grotesquely out of proportion with the rest of the skeleton, it becomes the focal point of the small room.
Remember how I keep saying about burning our dead?
Got it.
Mhm.
I am so down with that concept now, man.
I shut the
Hearing
door
that,
and I move to the last door.
I would like to cast Detect Magic
Okay.
again
Okay.
and see if I can focus in on where it's at.
Okay. Gunnar, when the door opens, you see yet again a misshapen skeleton. Its rib cage goes all the way down to its pelvis, a pelvis with stunted leg bones strewn below it in its strangely flat girth. Mihaly, you see an item in the corner of this room that appears to be glowing.
I would like to walk over and pick it up, please.
Okay. You pick up the item. It is a scroll.
I believe that would be a spellcraft
Yes, please.
roll to identify it.
Yep.
Okay, I roll a spellcraft of 10.
You're unable to figure out what this scroll actually does right now.
And
Without
So-
saying anything, I'm just going to slip it into my bag.
Okay.
I sidestep and start heading towards the stage.
Do we
gonna
notice that he picks it up?
Mihaly, you trying to hide it?
Yep.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Okay, I roll a 13.
And give me a perception if anybody wants to try to see this.
Good luck, Mihaly. That's a 20 from me.
You see him slip this item into his bag or or robes, wherever he slipped it.
Okay.
Into the bag.
Into the bag. Okay.
It looks as if it's just me and him here at the moment. Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
the
else
other
is
two
gone
of
on.
us took off.
So I just look at him and I say to him discreetly, "So we tied the room shut for a piece of paper?"
Well, I thought it was maybe a creature, but
I
it
did
appears to
too.
be a scroll.
Let's not talk about this.
We'll figure it out when we get back to the hotel.
Yeah, I just don't want them to know
DM.
that we, thought this piece of paper was evil.
Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, isn't it?
Nobody
Yeah.
cast detect evil though. You
No,
guys-
well, I don't have the resources for that. let's keep going.
Okay.
Stepping back into the main room, I'll collect what's left of my rope.
Okay. And with that, we're gonna swap over to Gunnar. Gunnar, what do we? You stand before a door that is it's a wooden door, and it is currently closed.
I wait for Idabrix and I just motion at the door.
Yep, I just come right up and start checking it over.
Wait! Wait! Running.
I'm following.
Idabrix, dear. I'm going to hit our cleric.
Wait!
Yeah, you have my blessing on that one.
As I'm right next to them, I breathe a couple huffs real quick. I look up at them and I go, "Wait! Let's detect magic." All right.
Gunnar turns and grabs you by your robes, and I lift you up off of the stage. We are in a fucking dungeon where we have perpetually been ambushed, smacked around, and fought by many, many things tonight. If you continue to scream and give away our position in this place, I'm going to hurt you.
Wait. Put me down.
Do you understand me?
Somewhat, but joking.
And I set him down on his feet.
Okay. You guys stand between before a door.
Detect magic.
I'll cast detect magic. Yeah.
We're both detecting magic.
You do not currently detect any magic around you.
All right.
I don't
Guess
feel
you can.
anything. Let's proceed.
I just wave at him. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
What do you guys do?
there's no magic. You know what? Because why not? I'm gonna just try the door.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
As
I
Idabrix
like it.
opens the door, a red marble statue of a strikingly beautiful but at the same time monstrously enraged human woman stands in the middle of this room. Her stony expression twisted in fury. The woman wears flowing robes, and her long hair is held back from her face by an intricate headdress of hooks and blades. In her left hand, she carries a large book, the face of which is inscribed with a 7-pointed star. Her right hand holds a glittering metal and ivory ransor. And a scream comes from the distance. And with that, we're going to end tonight's session.
No.
Every time.
Every single
This is the
time.
pleasure I get of doing this to you guys every single week. This is my
Yeah.
pleasure.
You son of a...
I am a sick and twisted god.
That you are.
You are. They're
Guys.
cursing you in chat, you know.
Yeah, I assume that. Yep. Oh, we would never finish the campaign tonight, Trow.
We've got a while to go.
We've got a while to go.
Wow.
Our campaign, our party here is level 2, and
Proud of it.
proud of it. So everybody out in chat, how are you doing tonight? How did you enjoy tonight's edition of the Tabletop Tavern? was Tucker and Dale though, where the quote was from? I'm not sure. Let's go through the cast. We're gonna start with Yachts with Mihaly. Mihaly, what are your thoughts on tonight?
Oh, great. It was a lot of fun. Kind of embarrassed that I died from acid, which is kind of my thing, man.
Apparently it isn't. Apparently it isn't.
Yeah, apparently
It's
not.
not your thing.
Although I can cast it, I do not resist it.
Well,
Yeah, not any more than the regular person. Very excited to find out what those items are. But I'll have to wait a whole 7 days to figure it out.
next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh my goodness. If you guys show up, that's going to be one of the first things I can do. As soon as I can, I'm going to try to figure out what those are. So come back and then tell me how to use them, please, because I'm the crew newbie.
He's gonna do it whether you come back or not, so you might as well be here to see it.
That's right. Please help me. Please.
Oh man, Idabrix, Luna, how are you doing? What's your thoughts on tonight so far?
I am doing good. Idabrix was kind of tired of taking everybody's crap tonight, so
Excellent.
she was like Gunnar's little sidekick the whole night. She's
You
like,
were
I'm not,
amazing.
I'm just not dealing with it. So
Didn't she drop
Yeah.
like 3 of them tonight?
yeah,
She did.
Gunnar took their hit points down, and I would just come in for the.
So
the
you're
kill,
essentially kill stealing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is
Kill
pretty much
se-
exactly what I would do. Yeah.
Kill secured, Luna.
Yeah.
Gunnar, Cyclone Jack, what's your thoughts?
I almost killed the cleric many times tonight. If he wasn't a walking band-aid station, there would be many, many bad things happening.
I knew this would save me.
But oh my god, it was so much fun. Tonight is one of those sessions that I'm never going to forget.
Awesome.
Mike, you did a great job, man. You always bring a smile to my face every
Thank you.
week. But tonight definitely stands out as one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, that's good to hear.
And again, this is why we fucking burn our dead.
Your name is Davdithas, Decider 12.
Call me whatever you want. It's fine. Everyone else does. Now I have to agree with Cyclone Jack there. It was an absolute blast. I just had fun the whole time. I always do. But I would like to give a special shout out to everyone in chat who has been so supportive tonight, and there has been a ton of support coming through today. So thank you so much, everyone out there who has found it for the first time, been watching the whole time, or has just been having a blast with whatever aspect of it. You guys
We
are
had some
great.
subs and donations.
Yeah.
Subs and
Lots of
donations
follows.
were going crazy.
Yeah,
Guys,
lots of
welcome
follow.
aboard.
Thank
yeah,
you so
thank
much,
you guys very
everyone.
much.
That's,
So happy to
we
have
see
you.
it the whole time, and that's so much great energy the whole time, and we
You're making the
loved
dream real.
it. It's
Oh,
real.
Blue's here. Hey, Blue.
That's what I mean. Like, so many faces have shown up, so thank you so much. We appreciate it.
So, from the bottom of my heart, guys, we see the donations out there. We see the bits. We see the follows, the likes, and everything. I want you to know how much we appreciate that. Like, we're trying to keep the story continuity going so that you guys get a good experience. But we definitely see it. We see it every time it comes in, and we appreciate it from the bottom of our heart. I mean, you could just ask the cast. Davdithas just said it himself, but we absolutely love you guys. You guys come out every week and support this and make this a reality for us. I mean, there's not much more we can ask for. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you're new to the channel, if you're joining us for the first time, please make sure to jump in our Discord. Our Discord is a great offline community. When the game's not going on, we have like the RP channel, and we have like an NPC channel where you guys have the ability to go and make an NPC, but you also have the ability to connect with the players and myself. I have a Dungeon Master room that you guys can jump in and ask questions. Each of the players have rooms that I don't go in, so that you guys can build that one-on-one relationship and ask them questions, what they were thinking, why they did something they did. But I stay out of that, so to not ruin that for everybody. But if you guys have any questions, our Discord is a great way to get there. And if you hit !Discord, link will come up, or you can follow the link below in the notes below the channel. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of the cast heart, we love you guys, and I want to show it one more time. Do you guys, anybody at the cast, do you guys have any objection to showing the premiere for our new upcoming game anytime soon?
Let's do it, man.
Show it.
Do it.
What do you think, chat? You guys want to see the new? You want to see the premiere we released earlier tonight? We debuted tonight. It's for our upcoming game. Okay. Oh, Tiny Meteor, it's good to see you, dude. All right, so I'm gonna mute us, and I'm gonna kick it over to that, and we can have a small discussion after the fact.
Boston remains a beacon of hope in an otherwise barren landscape of humanity. Crime, poverty, and a new world predicated on self-survival has taken over. A world governed by politicians in the pocket of mega-corporations, perpetuated by the justice system, and overseen by an all-seeing eye of the public surveillance system. Join our all-star cast of unlikely players as they navigate this treacherous landscape, illuminated by the neon glow of the new era. How I Nerd and the Tabletop Tavern are pleased to announce our newest tabletop RPG adventure, Neural Nexus Zero, a D20 modern campaign.
Cast. Chat. What do you guys think about that out there in chat world? What do you guys think about that?
Ooh.
Oh, that voice.
Gives me goosebumps every time.
That voice sounds familiar, guys. I wonder who. I used a professional voice actor for that one.
Wasn't me then.
A certain cleric that almost got his neck wrung tonight, maybe.
Yes, yeah. Big shout out to everybody who came out tonight and hung out with us. If you're new to the channel, please give us a follow. Come back, hang out with us next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Look for that new game is going to be upcoming in the next couple months, and we're going to have a blast with that. The cyberpunk world and it being in Boston. I mean, I had to do Boston because I know it so well. We are going to have a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of good times to have. We have a great crew for that as well. But thank you everybody for coming out every week and supporting us. Thank you so much to everybody who comes out and, tosses money our way, tosses bits our way, tosses like our way. The best way you can support us, guys, is to share the channel with somebody that you think might enjoy the content. If you think our content is good content, share it with somebody. Say, hey, come check out the Tabletop Tavern on the How I Nerd channel. These guys we give it 100%, and I hope that comes through. A big shout out to our Patreon subscribers. We have a lot. The amount is growing every week of Patreon VIPs, but I just want to say a big shout out to Dirtbag Don, Riot Extreme, Appa Yip Yip, Heron, Nate Westling, Stormbringer Bob, and Wolfgar1920. We have a couple others that are not in Discord, but guys, for you guys who are doing that, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much. I love you guys, and I can't wait till next week to see how the story progresses. I'm going to kick it over to our ending screen now, and we're going to get the credits rolling, and we're going to try and find somebody to raid. I hope you guys have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you next week at the Tabletop Tavern. Have a great night. Everybody from the bottom of our hearts, I hope you have a great night. We'll see you next week.